strong, representing Canada,
Yes.
of course. And, you know, we also saw the likes of a few other people that are in the bracket. We'll get to them later. But overall, I mean, no, these are the guys to look out for. We're not just there yet. Spacetime 666, real quick. That's a name that I haven't seen since the console era of Ultimate Showdown. Somebody that's really solid, by the way. So we gonna have to keep an eye out for Spacetime for sure.
He hit the Star Wars Episode 4. Now that's a name I haven't seen in a long time. And you know what? You was talking about representation. Talk about my man Virtua Kazama. Virtua Tuesdays been slamming us with great content and tournament competition. You know he had to hit him with the classic setup on that one.
Yeah, for sure. He's been around for a long time. Big shout out to Virtua Kazama. Virtual takeovers always happening. I love the fact that he does hold those community tournaments, but you know, he's here. He wants a shot at this tournament. So you know how he is. He's gonna sign up. He's gonna let people know you're gonna have to work for it. You get through me. He likes to be a gatekeeper. That's really what I'm trying to say.
Absolutely, you gotta have those 100%. By the way, I'm counting our first Jacky of the night. I'm just saying, and you got one of those strong Go Hinagami players. When you play him versus Go in ranked and stuff like that, you got your eyes on the opponent being like, all right, are you one of those real Go players, or you just got that mask on? And Virtua Kazama looking like he's feeling a little bit fake here, not gonna lie, but Spacetime got his back to this wall. Let's see, maybe Virtua Kazama can prove me wrong in the next game.
No, I can't lie. We do see VK trying to steal some turns here and there. Definitely trying to work the Sabakis and stuff like that. But you mean that proves a fair point. And I mean, goes back to the point of a little bit of gatekeeping. Do you know your stuff? Before you know it, you know, it takes one counter hit 6K. That's still 50%. I don't care what patches and updates happen since Revo came out. It's still 50%. So you got to check yourself. And that's kind of what we're seeing here. Either way, you know, we're still going. Virtua Kazama still has a chance in here to get a point on the board, but right now Spacetime, you know, dusting off the rust. Probably has been playing since the split happened. I know Ultimate Showdown was out on console before, and then Revo came out. Pretty sure Spacetime has still been playing since then, so obviously still in shape. But we'll see what happens here. Right now, Spacetime is up, and that was quite convincing, in my opinion.
Yeah, for sure. Virtua definitely had a couple of turn stealing opportunities and moments that it did work out, but momentum was really not mounting. And Spacetime got those big combos and kept it going, kept the damage rolling on top of Virtua Kazama. Looking like we got a stage pick here into the snowy mountains. Ooh, what's the pick better for Go, you think?
It really doesn't make a difference. I do understand the reasoning behind this pick here. Close quarters, you've got the octagon, so it's easy to get to a corner. What does that mean? Pretty much easier to set up those soft stagger situations so you can get more damage. But honestly, that doesn't play too much of a role in this particular battle, only because that's not really the issue. There was a lot of opportunities where VK could have capitalized off Spacetime freezing or being at disadvantage, and we just didn't see that. They just kind of throwing punches out. So, I mean, maybe this is just like a comfort pick. Who knows? Regardless, VK does get the stage he wants. Let's see if he can capitalize off of it.
Ooh, we like that right there with the spacing trap, the 4-6P+K. Getting up against that wall, trying to finish it out. No ducks on the strings.
Yeah, unlucky. And again, that's another one to that point, right? We were just talking about situations where VK has an opportunity to do something. The fact that those strings aren't being ducked and punished from Spacetime technically means it was still VK's turn. But again, you know, just not knowing that, gave up that turn and let Spacetime play again.
Yeah, it seems like a big timing battle between the two of them. Ooh, we got that side turn with the purple. Spacetime got his back to that wall. Virtua Kazama finally in him. But that 6K that you was talking about, bro.
Yep. Ooh. All right, that's not the combo. Still has a chance at life. All right, P6P comes out. That's a mid. And he does take that round. So he finally, you know, again, signs of life. He's on the board. And honestly, I think this stage is a bit of a comfort pick. He's getting a chance to play close quarters. He is trying to look for some big damage off of the fences and stuff like that. It just hasn't worked in his favor just yet. So we'll see what happens. Whoa, what a turn steal. That was kind of wild.
He jumps over, tries to get himself out of the wall. He does, but not really in a position of strength. Spacetime just really on top of Virtua Kazama, but also staying very conservative with his game plan.
Yeah, for sure. This is looking like a knowledge check. And right now, BK is failing the test. But again, it's not over. Oh, Beat Knuckle doesn't duck the second hit, and that's what I'm talking about. Right there, you know, any vet, we're crouching at 4-6 since your go. Yeah, we're looking like that's Christmas to us, right? You don't want to give too many openings.
Right.
And now Space Time is making a couple of mistakes, but right, it's looking like it's paying off for him just like that. He takes the game convincing 2-0. Space Time 66. Moving on.
Confirmability and full 4KP, so good though. Let's see if we end up seeing it at all here. Remember, approach tools are a boon as much as they are a curse. Let's see if we're gonna stick with the movement. Solari versus RayBlade.
All right, there's that 3P that I was just talking about. Gets the hit to confirm on the K, and then a back throw. That is unsafe, and you know what? That was a whiff punish. But still a really good one.
Exactly what we was talking about, dude. And then there's that crazy Oki. You don't want a tech roll? We're going to stop that right now.
Might as well. 6-6K comes out again from RayBlade. Doesn't work out, but the back throw does. And we might see a dub just off of that. Ooh.
Nice. Got a little bit of hit confirmability from the 3KP. We're on top of it. And yeah, RayBlade sticking in there nice and simple. Even though, you know, the 6-6K did not work out twice, they stayed alive for it. Got away with murder.
Right, agreed. So my thought process, and we're starting to see it come out of Solari right now, RayBlade isn't somebody that you can condition. So the best thing you can do, and you've got Sarah to do it, is just get to frame trapping. And, oh, there's that flip kick. Yeah, again, the resilience. Doesn't care, gonna play the game. All right, I like the P plus K.
Using that
more mixes
so much. Oh, now it's the scary stuff right there. You up against the wall with Sarah in front of you. Oh my God.
Yeah, that's just the way it works. You got to get mixy. You've got to, and you've got the character that does it, right? Anytime you go into Flamingo, most of the time you are plus. You have that Flamingo K. What a meaty. That was great. That stuffed out any wake up attack right there. So
tough stuff.
Corner situation, flip kick happens. That was just swag. That was just swag right there.
It was. For the record. You was talking soft staggers earlier. That was a hard one. And Solari took that one and said, I'm up in this set right now. Don't you forget who's on top.
Right. More back throws coming out. And again, simple. You mentioned it before. Simple gameplay. Jab into 3P plus K. Double palms, get off me, walls there. All RayBlade wants to do is just play simple, unconditioned virtual fighter. And right now it's working out.
Yeah, using that 3PK string quite often. Solari setting up more of that Flamingo Oki, and that's not having that life lead, but still RayBlade staying nice and composed and being like, you know what, you're not gonna throw me, I'm chilling, die from this low.
Yeah, I'm noticing an issue here from Solari. 3P plus K keeps coming out. That's that double palm attack that you're seeing. That's negative. That's actually -8. So Pi can't duck there. Yes, she can backdash because she does create enough space, but we're not seeing that happen. What we're seeing is Solari sidestepping as if he's at disadvantage, and that's actually coming back to bite him.
Dang, Solari missing some really key whiff punish opportunities. RayBlade coming in there with the entire string, half circular not working out, the pixel and a dream, and RayBlade comes out with it. Solari not able to withstand the fortress.
Yeah, unlucky, especially because there were a lot of free punishes given to Solari. You saw me kind of squinch a little. Sorry, that's the player in me. I gotta relax sometimes because you know how I get. But when I see these things,
put yourself into the match.
Yeah, I'm playing, and you know, I'm a Pi player too. So when I see certain things, I'm like, oh, you can't let that fly. Yeah, Solari missed a couple of chances to get some punishes. Maybe not big, but, you know, a 6PK is a knockdown. And we've seen already that RayBlade doesn't really care to tech roll after that. So that's an easy, 30 to 50% off of just 6PK? Just because RayBlade doesn't want to tech? You got to get your punishes. And that's really all I'm saying.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's all about that spatial awareness. You got to be on top of it. And the throws are really sending Solari's life lead down. And just as I speak it, back to back.
Back-to-back back throws, and just like that, only a third of life left. This is rough. And again, you cannot condition RayBlade. You're gonna have to play it up straight. You're gonna have to keep it tight. You have to just frame trap them, set up situations where you're at minor disadvantage and you can't go crazy, and definitely check for the punishes.
Solari missing that Oki because they were just a little bit too far away at that wall situation right there. Made it so that RayBlade was able to get out, get back up, and get right back into the mix.
Right. And another back throw. I mean, at this point, it's been pretty telegraphed. We haven't seen a forward throw at all. I don't know. This is looking like a runaway show for RayBlade right now.
Yeah, I don't disagree. Runaway bride, but it's the wrong direction here. RayBlade doing real good with mixing up the strings and making sure that they stagger that offense. Solari finally gets a throw to get out of the wall, though.
Yeah, he's good. Got the neutral throw, mid-range. He's trying to play a little too smart here. He's coming back to bite him. Just like that, jab 3P plus K, and that was 3-0 in that second game for RayBlade, who takes it and moves on.
Quick one, gotta be honest. And yeah, just as you were saying, it's the world stage that we're on out here, not only in name, but also in practice. We're all around, we are traveling. Let's see what Signia got for us, rocking the trunks.
Yeah, speaking of West Coasters, especially OG West Coasters, we got Montage. Montage is another person who, again, you know, been off the scene for quite some time, mostly because they've been playing on console as well. But Montage, another fantastic West Coast player. This time around, deciding to hang out, play with a little bit of Eileen. And right now, oh, that's a punish, but doesn't get the punish. Signia still gets the round, though, just like that.
A lot of delay on the strings right there, causing that Virtua tracking, as we like to be calling it. Signia right there, he was using a lot of that slipping stance, using a lot of that duck in, and dropkick Montage getting some good knockdowns here, but Signia doing a real good job of staying on his toes.
Yeah, that's a fact. And I mean, the moment that Montage is aware that these slipping situations are going to come out, we're going to see a lot of turn steals and counter hit pokes as he takes that second round. And that's, I mean, honestly, you playing somebody like Eileen, I feel like that's what you should be doing in the first place. Kind of get your punching and swinging momentum started. It's not like Brad can do too much about it. He has kick parries and things of that nature. And yeah, obviously he has slips.
Ooh.
But again, it's just dangerous when he starts when Eileen starts to get that pressure. And we're seeing it right now.
Yeah, that was a crazy duck under into the launch, but unfortunately, dropkick Montage didn't finish it off. Signia did not let him get away with murder on that one.
That's a fact. And that's kind of the reason why I wanted to highlight Signia in the first place. Signia is somebody who's just kind of not going to let you get away with anything. If he decides he needs to bet big, his intuition has been paying off as we've seen him so far. But that was punishable. He missed that situation. But that's another situation right there. You saw it. He did 6 PK, gets the knockdown, takes his turn back, and that was all off intuition right there.
Yeah, you thought I wasn't going to finish that string right there? The risk reward is in my favor. Dropkick Montage trying to go for the meaty setup, but Signia getting that slightly delayed tech roll into that punish off the side. Nothing you can do about that one.
Yeah, that's a fact. A little bit of a forced whiff there, as you said, off the Superman punch, so he doesn't get to get that side turn pressure, which is probably what he would have got if it was a normal tech. And honestly, just like that, Signia is on the board, looking comfortable, definitely looking like he trusts himself. So I think this is going to be something that, you know, it's been a while since Montage has been in the mix like this, but, you know, it's fine. He was at Evo, so he knows how it can be sometimes. And
yeah, we're seeing a lot more of that mix, that enforcing of the game plan from Signia that I was hoping that we kind of saw more of from Solari in our last set, right? Like, you can see the decision making that is being forced by Signia on Montage in these situations. And like, to be fair, Montage is getting good opportunities like that as well, getting a lot of big throws and doing lucky flip mixes as well. But Signia is really coming out on top so far.
Yeah, that's a fact. I mean, we've seen it in this round right now. I like Montage trying to sway back. Doesn't work out. But to your point, Signia is kind of controlling the pace. 4K comes out, gets a clinch, side turn situation, catches Montage pressing buttons, and just like that, almost actually, gets that round. All right, takes it. And that was a perfect. Just like that.
We like that. Yes, sir. Okay. Back in it. Let's see what the opening gambit is. They like a backdash into the backdash kick. Okay, and one of my favorites, bro, the Jackal straight. I love that move.
Punches you dead in your mouth and knocks you down. You can tech roll if you want to, but it's not going to work that way. And again, Signia is still keeping that pressure. The cancel comes out, raw launch, but he was crouching though, so not too much. All right, now what? Sweeps.
Get the pound.
Punish!
Here.
Oh, too late!
No punish, didn't even get the PK. Do we get it? Do we finish it out here? Last final picks, the Lord have mercy. 3-0 straight 3 rounds for Signia over the dropkick Montage. And I imagine he's not going to put that one in his highlight reel.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, he looked comfortable in that situation. That's actually a little bit more chaotic than you're going to be expecting. It's adamYUKI, somebody who's probably shooing to get at least top 2 against somebody who's pretty good at being a disruptor in daRockReaper. We need this man. Here we go.
daRockReaper has been absolutely grinding out here, looking like we got ourselves some chicanery, some shenanigans to start out. No punish on the 6K to start? Hello? Can't be
a little bit
that.
Yeah, that's a fact. A little bit of nerves here. You know, and I'll talk about this Bear's talking about. There's a range that daRockReaper likes to play in, and it's a mid-range. You're going to see him try to jockey for it so that he can get these kind of mix-ups and stuff going on right now. And this is what it looks like. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, this is what I mean by disruptive gameplay. If you let daRockReaper get to that mid-range and just kind of get the stuff that he likes to get going, you'll just find that you lost a round somehow.
That was a crazy ring out there, bro. I don't think he even connected with the low wake-up kick. It was all about the collision spheres. And yeah, I'm seeing what you're talking about. Rocking with the demon dance, loving his run mix-ups, and being at range 2, range 3 is real helpful for that. But adamYUKI is doing some great job with the jab keep out, go to sleep.
Yeah, that's a fact. Adam is in no rush. He doesn't mind slowly closing the gap. He's not going to chase you if he doesn't need to. I mean, he's had the likes of playing a lot of L-Blaze players from Japan. I mean, most of them usually play face-to-face, but again, he's had to play under so many different scenarios that it's not too much of a big deal. So as you can see there, iron defense, no rush, hanging out. Let's see what you want to do here. Oh, neutral throw. Oh, no.
Tsunami beat. Not happening yet again. adamYUKI with his back to that ring out, but perfect timing to stop daRockReaper from continuing to use a lot of those 9P plus Ks. And what did I tell you? Get back to bed.
Yes, go to sleep. Get some rest. And right there, when it mattered, Adam turned on the aggression, as you saw. Where we saw daRockReaper wanted to close the gap and apply that pressure, Adam was just like, you know what? No, I'm going to be aggressive here. Let's see what you do. Oh, not the force tech? Okay, good. I'm glad you
didn't believe. He didn't believe. Yeah. He double dashed into that one, hit him with the Mario Kart, and he's on the Samuel L. Jackson tip right now. That was nasty work. Hit it with the ring out. She.
You don't fall for the media there. You roll back. If you see Adam, offensive move, don't swing when you get up. Don't roll back and swing. That's a meaty setup. You fell for it. It hurts. He didn't need to do that. But you know what? He had the life. If he got hit on counter hit, he was just going to be in a mix-up. He didn't really care. To your point. Yeah, exactly. To your point. That's how that goes. Again, and I'll say it one more time. Oh no, we've got a close stage. This is going to be really rough for daRockReaper. I know how much he's going to want to jump off of the walls, but the gap is closed here. He's going to have to OM, if he's on player 2 side, up or down, I guess it doesn't really matter. Probably down is better for him. But he's going to have to be in the situation that he's in right now if he wants to get his game plan started.
Yeah, you saw Adam already starting off with those strings and delaying, and that must have been the 4th go to sleep that we've seen already. Almost getting knocked out by the combo daRockReaper in a sticky situation, and adamYUKI staying on top.
Right, agreed. And I want to be clear, there's an added benefit to using go to sleep, and even if the throw gets broken, okay, sure, you're back in that mid-range, but you clear so much space, and you know, L-Blaze will be closer to getting rung out than anything. So yeah, why not throw out that back throw? No. That's unfortunate. I didn't think the wall would be there. This is a lot of damage.
Sheesh.
You see what I mean by the wall robbing him right there?
daRockReaper stopping the momentum. Damn shame.
Yeah, like I said, man, this stage will rob you. This is why it was a rough stage. He did that combo, picked him up and threw him, and you couldn't see it because it was a bit off screen. But L-Blaze hit the other wall. It was in a staggered situation. So he still didn't even get a chance to play.
Nice throw break. daRockReaper trying to enforce a throw mix of his own. adamYUKI doing a real job breaking. And deja vu, brother.
All right. This time around, daRockReaper weathers the storm. Adam a little bit hesitant to get a down throw. Understandably so. You never know. You might delay tech there. Doesn't take the opportunity, but it's fine. Plenty of time. Ooh, doesn't work out. Tries to go for 4 throw this time. Oh, got caught fuzzy guarded. Okay.
Yeah, flipping on it. Okay. Try to go for the mouse. Nothing doing. adamYUKI finally getting thrown by daRockReaper. And now, finally got an opportunity for a game 3.
Yeah, daRockReaper had to change up his approach here. He knows he doesn't have space to his advantage here. So he has to play in his face, and he wants to go, you know, Keep it poked, keep it delayed. Try to fish for throws and standstills when he can.
Yeah, he got that perfect spacing that he was looking for and ran even dance. And just like the bracket demon that he is, going to our first game 3 of the evening.
Yeah, that's a fact. I'll keep saying it. RayBladeX is somebody who's great at being disruptive if you give him the opportunity. There's just a lot to look out for. He loves to stagger his aggression when he can. The pressure that you think is going to be coming towards you, it doesn't come immediately. Then you just get counter hit or you end up in a mix-up. It's frustrating. But this time around,
he's a freaky guy.
Yeah, this time around we've got some space for RayBladeX. Let's see what he does with it.
Okay, tilt-a-whirl. We're going for a ride. adamYUKI trying to step on it. RayBladeX got the defenses ready and raring. What you doing blocking?
Yeah, rough. Oh, good fuzzy guard there. Tries to delay and this time gets clipped for it. Low comes out, knee push doesn't punish. That's fine. He's going to be patient. Runs into a button, gets hit with the low, and then all of a sudden there's just so much pressure from RayBladeX.
Yeah, not getting a punish on the 6PK is dastardly. Definitely something you look out for when you're playing versus characters that have those 6PK counter hit confirmable strings. Ugh, I love that throw.
Right. Yeah, Adam's going to start setting up some different situations here. He's going to do the unpredictable stuff, as you can see here. Lots of string delays, lots of pokes, lots of aggression. Very different from how he was playing just a moment ago, if you saw. A lot more buttons being pressed.
Yeah, daRockReaper trying to get himself into that perfect space, and you already saw it with a cartwheel, backing himself up. And yet again, adamYUKI using the kryptonite of the jab keep out.
Right, right. A lot more turnstiles too, by the way, as you can see right there.
That's the classic. We was talking about it earlier, man. The Adam 6K.
Yeah, he didn't want to get hit with a neutral throw. He didn't want to get hit with a back throw either. And I mean, you could try to guess the 50-50, or you can just YOLO that knee out, as you said. I mean, what's the worst he could do? PK punish? That's probably what he was thinking. So he said, fine, whatever. It is what it is. I'll take it, and it worked for him.
Let's go. Careful at the end of that. And we got final round. RayBladeX using the river to his advantage. El Rio Grande. Let's see what opening gambit is. Double low from adamYUKI.
A bit of a knowledge check there. Adam's actually going to take that information, not realizing that it's actually the RayBladeX's turn after those ducking lows hit. So see what he does with it.
A lot of damage.
Oh my goodness.
He finishes it out and he got him. RayBladeX, real risky, finishing that one with the pop-off, sending adamYUKI to losers way earlier than we expected. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, on the level list. So he's been preferring to play Go usually on that. Not quite. I'm not saying he's on the level list right now with Ollie, but high chance that he could be right now. So either way, this matchup we've seen a lot. It's been rough for VFNumbers, but I mean, anything can happen here.
Factual. I have been seeing Tenguman on the Go Hinagami quite a bit in his beat knuckle runs recently, and even in the South American brackets that we were on. But back on the Aoi, I'm expecting to see nothing but fire, and already erupting. VFNumbers running back with the Abare though.
Yeah, immediately trying to set up something that actually does get the setup. That hit so meaty. I'm not even sure. Okay, he walked up. I was going to say, I thought he might have put a parry out and just the active frames just weren't there yet, so the parry didn't hit, but it looks like he dashed forward. And Numbers is sick and tired of characters like this. With the amount of Genesis Frenzy and Tenguman always that he's had to fight, he seems to have something for this matchup, so he looks ready.
He's always got something ready. There's a reason the man is called VFNumbers. He is a lab monster to the nth degree, and you're seeing the proof in it right here. Tenguman is getting caught up in the Oki. It is difficult to get your momentum back from this man.
Yeah, true, agreed. And I think a lot of what's clipping him up is he wants to press something. And I feel like Numbers has a beat on that. So as you can see, he's backdashing, creating some space, getting some launches. And in situations where he may have set something up, he'll go for, anti-AoE launches, right? Like we see in that jumping double kick that Lei-Fei has, that blows up a lot of AoE's reversals. You see the Sabaki in case he wants to press buttons. We see specifically anti-AoE buttons coming out.
Yes.
And they're working in Numbers' favor right now. There's another one.
Errata homing options as well, which also are super good versus Aoi's Tenchi. Beautiful Oki. My man, VFNumbers, I'm telling you, he's got... when we say the word flow chart, a lot of people mean that negatively.
Right.
But VFNumber, he's got like an entire circuit board that his brain just goes to, where he's got second, third, fourth, fifth options ready to go. Every single contingency is at the ready.
That's a fact. I mean, why not, right? I mean, backdash launch has been paying the bill so far, right? So it's like, why not go for it? You might as well. And
especially on knockdowns.
Facts, right? And then he's got the overhead. I mean, we can talk about all the buttons that Numbers is using, but the reality is, this is a bit of a gut check for Tenguman, who's, indirectly being told, you need to slow down. You need to pace yourself. You need to inch your way in and keep your hands. I know it's a leverless. It's okay to press some of the right buttons, but the left ones, you got to be a little bit careful where you're dashing in and how you're going about, hitting the guard button and stuff like that. You got to inch your way in against Numbers and take the turns where necessary, or you're just going to get clipped for it just like that.
Yeah, and definitely VFNumbers is showing a lot of those homing options as well. So evasiveness, and you saw with the double palm as well. VFNumbers is straight cooking Hell's Kitchen style out here.
Yeah, is this a fighting game tournament, or is this a SGDQ? Is this Virtua Fighter done quick right here? I don't know. Regardless, though, it's just looking...
he's got Daredevil action with the blindfold on too.
For sure, you know what I mean. This is wild. This is a blindfold speed run at this point.
Almost got the punish on the parry. Not quite though.
Yeah, I was hoping something would come out of that. Something does there too. The Tenguman, unfortunately, is not ready. Numbers actually looking pretty good here. Again, he gets that backdash launcher one more time, sets up a low. ECD comes out.
Careful. Oh, we like that, bro. That pop-up, I love doing that at Lei-Fei. You thought you was gonna sit there and block something. Look at this little, it's like a taunt in the middle of, I love it. VFNumbers is absolutely on the gas pedal.
That's a fact. KPK comes out. Another launcher. It's just paying the bills. If it ain't broke, don't. Yes, flowchart, call it what you want. Every time we saw that move come out, we saw a red flash.
Careful. Got a little bit more delay. Tenguman backing up. And VFNumbers actually sending the lunging right and finishing off Tenguman with damn near no rounds on Tenguman's side. That was a crazy one-sided match. I gotta say it, man.
Some of the half circulars or some of the other aggressive buttons that, a Kage may have. He's not really getting the chance to make Black Alert free. So it's like, all right, fine. If you're gonna play in this crafty manner, I'm gonna check you every time you try to be a little too dishonest here.
Yeah, and to your point, right? I feel like his Jeffry play is a lot more grounded, a lot more conservative. When he plays Kage, he's a lot more mixed. He goes through a lot more of the move list. VolcanoShed is definitely putting you to sleep already. That's back throw number one. We counting them.
Right. And we're seeing it again, as you said. A lot of places where... Yeah, he does a lot. There's a lot of places where VolcanoShed just want to kind of chill, see what happens. Toe kick comes out. That's the easier one to hit right there. And we needed that. But to your point, still, he picked such small spots and he waited so long to get his opportunities that he almost lost that round. That was a really long round that we saw there. But VolcanoShed comes up on top.
Yeah, really took the most of that side turn situation. He saw purple. He said, I'm running with this.
Smart of him to do, but with that said, just like that, Black Alert puts on the pressure. Game plan hasn't changed too much from Black Alert either. It's just go into Flamingo, apply the pressure. Probably this time around just a little bit more committal. Oh my goodness, speaking of committing, 3-3-B.
Skyscraper.
Ooh.
But right back on the feet, right back into the Flamingo. Not heck rolling. VolcanoShed comes alive with it. No throw break like that.
Right, 6PP comes out. I'm not quite sure what was pressed after the sidestep, but that was a counter hit. 6PP works out. Doesn't get the bound on the wall, but still gets the round. And again, I'll keep saying it. These are the kind of interactions that VolcanoShed is used to. This is the pressure he plays in, and he always seems to find a way.
Go try to
I like it. Okay,
there goes the 6K. Yeah.
Let me say something because I gotta say something on this. That was an important call out, and I'm glad we saw it now. Let me explain what happened. So, the last time that these two met up, VolcanoShed fished front facing with 2K, the toe kick, right? And every time he did that, Black Alert just didn't trust this gangster. I don't think you can hit the splash. I'm gonna press something. This time around, VolcanoShed tried something just to get a counter hit. It didn't work out this time, but you have to put that information out. You're going to have to respect me and freeze. So now that VolcanoShed has that information, and Black Alert does too, the game is going to play a lot differently. I had to call that one out. That was crazy.
Nah, that's 100%. We're playing the player, not the mix. Yo, Black Alert missing the punish on the 6PK. That's a damn shame. And now Black Alert running away with the game.
I like it a lot. I really like the adjustment from both of these players. Black Alert had to play slow and methodical towards the end. I mean, just, again, VolcanoShed opting to play very strong, solid defense. Every time you saw him decide to hit a button, you saw it paid off a lot for VolcanoShed. But, you know, again, Black Alert not too scared to, keep chipping away, play slowly, take some risks. Not major risks, right? There's small risks.
He's staying active, though.
That's a fact.
And again, VolcanoShed not giving up on that toe kick whatsoever. And to your point earlier, right, using that toe kick and then making sure that Black Alert is aware of the situation afterward, continuing to guess. He got him.
Hey, look, he got him to stand still. And like I said, that was the data. I think that was actually right on time, but you never know. In that situation, it could have just been because Black Alert stood still, right? But there's the mini game that we're introducing, which again makes this matchup a little bit scarier for Black Alert.
4K to start out for Black Alert, very interesting, going for those kind of surgical options at round start. Black Alert got the big knockdown. Careful, big throw.
And that's the wall, so that's going to be a free hit off the ground. He did tech roll, so he's forced into a mix. It's rough, yeah.
Yeah, that's a tough one. Great situational awareness for the wall for Black Alert. And we're back in the mix. 6K, put him up against the wall, not tech rolling until later.
Yeah, I don't know if I like the KPK ended with the wall being so close. I think 4PK would have been close enough to get a wall splash, which could have been more damage. Doesn't matter. We're whooping feet. Neutral throw comes out, and 6-6P, the delay, press something, get hit. Virtual tracking wins VolcanoShed that round.
Straight up orthogonal on that one. VolcanoShed trying to make this one a game 3. Black Alert got the punish into the just frame yet again. He got those on lock.
Yeah. I like the fourth throw break this time around. Oh, doesn't PK punish, and he gets clipped for it. That's unlucky. If you step that, that's a punish. PPP, believe it or not, with Jeffry is so fantastic because it leads to a knockdown, and it's really fast, but we just didn't see it.
It's tragic. Can be tough to be able to get it in those situations. Black Alert ducked the throw, be able to get one of his own for the punish.
But he doesn't get it again, but he gets that one. All right, boom, boom. Okay, so he wants the damage. Free tech. Could have got a little bit more damage there, but he wanted the track.
What?
That's painful.
He stepped out of it and back into it. That's tragic, bro.
Listen, anytime somebody says Sarah's not a good character, just remember that move right there tracks, and it blows up guards. Like, what are you gonna do? Come on, great move.
Fantastic, and yet again, VolcanoShed rocking with the delay string, getting him the W. And both of these guys are doing a great job of staying resilient, staying composed in these situations. Black Alert doing a great job really enforcing the flamingo mix, showing a lot of that just frame low and that hit throw. And VolcanoShed, of course, showing a lot of those counter hit buttons. Not quite as much of those big throws because Black Alert has been very active.
Yeah, agreed. The big ticket, as you said before, and it's the thing that, we're talking about not changing up the style, has been VolcanoShed's defense. That's what he's banking off of. And it's paying the bills for him so far. Again, he hasn't changed up his playstyle from the first game, which he did lose. He started capitalizing a lot better. And we're seeing the momentum in his favor once again.
It's really working out for him. Honestly, I'm seeing the same amount of delay timing. And it's working out just like it was in game 2. There we go. We get those punishes.
Yeah, not the best one, but listen, anything is better than nothing at this point around. And this time, getting caught pressing a button, he gets the counter hit throw.
Bro, stepped on the weave. You are not allowed to do that, brother.
Yeah, eat a forward throw for that one. That was disrespectful. All right, we're going in with some flamingo. I was gonna say we're going in and we're flamingoing. You're gonna eat a mix, okay? More foot whooping.
Ooh.
Oh, flip kick. Get off me.
Flip kick. Yes, sir.
Get off me. I like that a lot. I mean, yeah, that is probably one of the better places to steal a turn. Minor disadvantage for Black Alert there, for Sarah specifically.
Yeah, showing a little bit more of that unpredictability.
Yeah, you need it. See what he does with it now. Oh, and there's a delay. More unpredictability, that tracking. Oh my goodness, Black Alert looking like momentum is in his favor. Oh no, no punish!
He's still 2P in here? That's nasty, that's crazy. Beautiful sidestep into the PK punish. And now Black Alert trying to give VolcanoShed another taste of defeat. But you already know the GOAT is erupting on his own stage right here. He finna rise up.
Yeah, looks like it. I mean, he's trying to. 6K, I mean, it doesn't rise higher than that, especially if you get counter hit. So you gotta be careful. And Black Alert's in Black Alert mode. Okay, this is where it gets spooky. All right, hold on. Let's weather the storm.
Day in November?
Yeah, that time. All right. I just so much going on right now. It's great to watch. Black Alert is playing the simplest game of Virtua Fighter right now. Just trying to get VolcanoShed to overextend. That's probably the biggest one he's done so far right there.
Under the fuzzy, into the go to sleep. Doesn't finish it out. Black Alert trying to go for another one of those. Oh, man. He set that situation up so many times with that string into the, what do you think I'm going to do here? Be careful pressing on me. I might flip kick on you again. Right. I dare you to press here.
I dare you.
And he caught VolcanoShed hesitating.
Yeah, we haven't seen it. And it's looking like, I mean, he can still make it out, but he's going to have his work cut out for him as he goes up against Setsuna.
Listen, man, you talk about tomato stain. The man that is saucy, Tio Setsu, is getting perfected on round one right here. But maybe
that was a bit rough. I didn't expect to see that happen.
More of that later. Round two, we got it on the other stream. Setsuna still rocking it, staying in there. He hits the Setsu special already. That's number one.
Jump kick comes back and he gets a perfect of his own. Okay, we are scrapping. I like to see
almost
this.
Almost the same amount of seconds too. 11 seconds on the first, excellent, and right back at it. It's big counter hit from Spaghetti Confetti.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I like the way Spaghetti Confetti is using his buttons. He's ironically enough, and I don't even think he means for it to be that way. Is that the third? Hold on, pause for the call. Is that the third perfect we've seen in a row?
Yes.
Oh, we're just mauling each other. Okay. What's going on? All right, round four, give me something. All right. Okay.
Oh, he didn't see it yet. Can Setsu rock it? Are we gonna see it? No, unfortunately. You know, I respect it. Spaghetti Confetti said, you know, it ain't that scripted today.
Yeah, that's a fact. And back to what I was saying, I really like it's funny because I don't even think that Spaghetti is trying to play that way. But a lot of his buttons are and I want to be specific when I say that. They're anti-Setsuna buttons, right? The way that Setsuna likes to play, like he likes to get to your side, he tries to do that low punch, or maybe he'll try to steal a turn with a specific button. Standing kick is beating all of that. Right, exactly. He likes Byakko. So standing kick is beating that. The same way that Setsuna likes to use his shoulders, Spaghetti Confetti is using the shoulders the exact same way to beat those highs and some of those mids. Get the turn 50%. I mean, that's why we're seeing the matches go fast. It's crazy. This is crazy.
Not the first time that we've seen that big knockdown. Jumps over, but doesn't get anything for it. Tries to go for the Setsu special, but he didn't believe.
At all. All right, gets caught crouching. Great break. Tries to break. All right, goes forward. Breaks the forward, too. All right, no more clinches. Here's a back throw for your troubles.
Ooh, okay. With the Schmixy. Setsuna doing a good job with his Oki. And there he goes for 6P. Finishing it out with a grounded attack.
That was a lot of damage. Okay, so I think Spaghetti Confetti hit a button and got counter hit on the ground. That was a lot of damage for a ground attack if you saw it. That took a chunk.
Once again, these throws, especially the back throw for Setsu. Ooh, yes, sir, with the double palm. And that's going to do a lot of harm for the man.
That's a fact. I mean, look, he's finishing his food. He's eating his plate, even the meatballs here. But still, Gotta finish this round up. Hopefully he made space for the bread. See what happens here. All right, he's trying to find something here, but both of these guys are just kind of outplaying each other's rhythm. Kage comes out. That's plus. You gotta respect it. Doesn't, and another perfect for Spaghetti Confetti.
Bro, it's up close and personal right here. You was talking about saucy meatballs. This man is not coming out with none of that cheesy gameplay. You know, you was easy Mac, but you were not getting into my noodle right now. But yet and again, one of the Theosetsus.
Yes, that's a fact. I mean, you know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Chance here to make a comeback, and it looks like it might happen. That wall's gonna mess him up a little bit. Yeah,
about if it ain't broke, the back throw is not getting broken at all.
At all. Backs. Repeat comes out. Forward throw comes out. All right, wake up kick, and it is 1-1. All right, I know Setsuna wants this really bad. Spaghetti Fetty is having the time of their lives. Oh man, this match is a roller coaster. I'm just saying. Okay, never mind. No, I still continue. That's all right. Something else.
On the low wall here. That actually, the back throw here is even more dangerous for Theosetsu because you can get over that low wall a little bit easier.
Right, that's a fact. But it does come down to if Setsuna can stop Spaghetti Confetti from getting hyper aggressive with these 2Ps. We see him stealing a lot of turns and getting Setsuna to freeze here. Oh, whoa!
Nice evade. What are we? Hello?
Oh, I gotta say something. Both of them made the wildest decision just now. One of them tried to steal a turn after being -15 with a low sleep, and the other one, okay, it's fine. No worries. Spaghetti Confetti up one round right now. Setsuna trying to get the game going in his favor, but he eats a forward throw. He's one guess away. Ouch.
Bro, dislocated his shoulder on that one. That's dastardly. Bro, Atetsu's uncle with that thing.
Yeah, pretty much at this point, right? It's working to his benefit. 2 rounds up right now. It's looking like Spaghetti Confetti is going to close this out. Byaku comes out. Nothing, though. That wasn't the best punish, but it's something. 3 KP. This actually might be dead. Wow!
Didn't even need the spike into the ground mix at all either. And you're talking about Spaghetti Confetti, all spaghetti on the side of Setsuna, none of the confetti, all the confetti on the side of the boy with the Go Hinagami. He going.
I understand why GentlemanThief picks John here. You know, obviously he knows the matchup and he knows it, but there's a level of unpredictability to Signia, and he just kind of wants to, you know, dot his I's, cross his T's, and just not let Signia play. So that's why we're seeing the John play here. It's not so much a counter pick in any way. It's just, I don't want to leave anything to chance. I know you don't see this matchup enough. I'm just gonna go for it.
Facts. Yeah, no, just like you were saying, John has a lot of opportunities to stop you from pressing. Oh, just like that one with the big charge up. Signia getting caught with the delay on the string. You know it's gonna happen again.
Yeah, and it's pretty rough because Signia actually had a pretty fantastic start to that round. But another thing that, and I bring this up every time we talk about John, you know, John has the added benefit of not needing to do too much to get a lot of damage, right? Like, he's one of those characters where his specialty is the fact that his normal hits have so much counter hit damage. So if I don't know what's going on, or if I don't want to overextend and just kind of play a game where you don't get to play, why not put mids out that are going to get the red flashes and take so much health from you, right?
Yeah, and the charge cancels, like his move list just straight up gives you like 4 different mix opportunities with timing mixes as well. And GentlemanThief has been showing hella a lot of it already. And again, looking at the spacing control that my man has.
Yeah, it's pretty nuts. And just like that, I mean, again, I think Signia is playing, I'll keep saying it, Signia is playing fantastic, but if anyone's got to respect that, 4 PK on side turn, you got to respect that. So I had to call that out. That is a bait and a half. But again, as you see it, GT's not doing too much, right? He's just poking, pressuring, poking. Maybe a knowledge check here and there from a charge attack, but he's just relying on the simple stuff, and the damage is adding up so fast that even with just jabs and elbows, the first game is already over.
Yeah, and you saw at the end of that last like timeout that we saw, the last replay, you can see like a lot more of those delayed timings are coming in for GentlemanThief, especially when Signia has his back to the wall. He was utilizing a lot of those small pokes and finally making Signia freeze up and stuff. Signia, though, not believing in that Oki, could have had something big.
Yeah, that's a fact. Oh, what a jump punch. I like the idea. It does give him a chance to take a turn, but he doesn't realize it's a counter hit. I mean, I don't think he meant to do that. But to your point, a lot of the delayed strings, a lot of the side turn situations, there's so many things working in his favor, especially because he has access to a lot of those string delays that he can use. Look at that, 2P.
Nice.
I mean, simple, again, very, very compact, not too many chances to get a turn or get any damage. ET's playing in his element right now.
Yeah, and we're talking about somebody that runs the entire cast. You know, I like to call the man the Brad of Bradenton. You know what I'm saying? he is absolutely a Brad player as well as a Shun. He got the Akira. He got every character on lock. Signia is having a struggle to be able to get back there. You got to go for those big risk-reward call-outs, and it's working out here. Can Signia call it out right here? Finally got himself a bubble on the board.
Yeah, at last. And again, I keep saying it. Signia is somebody he's a strong player. He's got that upper intermediate level of skill at this point in time. He does a lot of his homework, so it's just going to be a matter of time before he crosses that threshold. But you got to know the matchup knowledge. That's a bait, as I keep saying. 4PK, it is still John's turn, and that's literally what GT is kind of banking off. It's like, all right, I'm going to poke, I'm going to pressure, I'm going to stagger strings, I'm going to check you and see if you know your stuff, and if you don't, I'm going to get damaged just like that.
Bro, he hit the Dave Chappelle on him. He's like, I want that purple stuff. I want the side turn constantly up on you. GentlemanThief doing a great job in those situations. Okay, not tech rolling into the mix, but GentlemanThief still getting them. There we go with the machine gun punch. Whew, beautiful.
Yeah, that was some good reactions from Signia. Saw the low, got the overhead, got the pressure, but still, as I said before, there's just something about the way that GT's playing. He's playing in a way where he's checking the space, he's doing some knowledge checks. Do you know your stuff? All right, Signia gets around though. He gets two. So let's see what happens. Let's see if we can close this out.
We need a game 3. The match is too titanic. We ain't sinking too early though.
Woo, he got caught ducking. That's a 50-50 if you get counter hit. And he gets it just like that. I mean, 2 mistakes. He lost 50% both times. It be like that sometimes.
Bro, 6XP into 6XP. That one, when you get hit by the double, weapon. Let's see what we have here. Again, this is a winner side top 8 qualifier. Lei-Fei versus L-Blaze. Top 8 qualifier. Let's get it.
It's gonna be a big deal, and I was just about to say,
what did I say?
You did. You made a great point. If there's one thing Numbers does love to do is close the gap. He's not going to let you run. He likes the mid-range game, specifically because we can, you know, we're gonna end up doing it anyway. We can talk about all the tools that Lei-Fei has to close the gap. We talk about Lei-Fei being a low-tier character, but that's one thing he is really strong at. So let's see how he goes about it, just like that. Oh my goodness, wait, I'm back in. You're not gonna play your game.
Guaranteed off of a great stagger break from daRockReaper, but it was only a matter of time.
Right, I mean, he got in. I mean, and to your point, he did have to shake. So what he got instead, maybe not guaranteed damage, but he got guaranteed pressure from it. He put him in a situation where it still wasn't his turn. He did have to guess, and he guessed wrong. This is where Numbers likes to shine. So I think, as I said before, Numbers is really happy to be. That was some crazy track, but Numbers is happy to be in this situation because he gets to kind of play his game. And even if you try to run from him, he's got something for you. Here we go.
Yeah, and now you saw VFNumbers right there, really aligning himself absolutely perfectly for the tip range of his buttons. But daRockReaper just fighting his way out of that corner situation. Great scramble.
Yeah, I like it. Kind of misses a punish there in that situation, but that's fine. Again, as we said before, the situation that daRockReaper wants to go for, Numbers is ready to set something up. Great block. Hey, and that's a bait, ladies and gentlemen. He knew that he was going to try to punish that, and he set that up. Now he's just going to chill. I'm not dealing with the wall. You come to me.
Ooh, we still got him with the counter hit. Guarantee from that one. hard to be able to break that one. Sheesh. RayBladeX finishing off with the low. Classic.
Yeah, that was great pressure from him coming off of that wall. Once he got that counter hit, it was just kind of open season for him. And he makes it work. But, oh, what a whiff punish. That was a fantastic bait. I can't believe he actually had enough time to get that. So that works out for him. But the job's not done yet. And every time he tries to flip back and get some kind of demon dance, some kind of rocket discharge going, Numbers just goes in with that kick, already ready to chase him down. And it's working so far.
And again, lots of that lunging punch that we were talking about earlier. And we got ourselves a final round. And yeah, VFNumbers really trying to make sure that RayBladeX does not get the proper spacing. And last round, we saw the same thing that RayBladeX did right there, standing his ground at the opening gambit instead of running away.
Yeah, again, he just keeps baiting out everything that he wants. And now he gets to create the space. He's got life lead, got the overhead, caught you whiffing a high, gets the damage. That's a perfect. Wow.
That was a crazy roll. Backdash from the crouch dash into the roll and just getting under daRockReaper. This is that kind of like the most fun Virtua fighter you gonna see is this match right here, man, with these two characters.
Wait a minute. Wait, we've got a rough one. Okay, I said this last time about Adam versus RayBladeX, but I'm still gonna say it because it is the truth of the matter. This stage is really bad for L-Blaze when it comes to this matchup specifically. If there's one thing that a Lei-Fei loves is a wall. Watch all the 6 setups he has.
Yeah, and you see how much RayBladeX is trying to realign himself towards the side of the wall that will allow him to get wrung out. That's a damn shame. Damn if you're doing, damn if you don't.
Right, I was just about to your point. I mean, yeah, he wants that like kind of parallel setup, but once you do that, you set that situation up for you. So again, I mean, this is kind of a lose-lose if you're L-Blaze, in my opinion. But it's not over yet. RayBladeX with a fantastic start to round number 2. See what he does with it.
He's been liking the 4PK a lot in this one here. RayBladeX getting caught up by the double 2P backdash into that launcher. VFNumbers once again setting him up for another ring out.
Yes,
Demon Dance not working out. He's got that full combo ready and rocking. Is it time for VFNumbers in winner side top 8?
We're going to have to find out, right? This is looking like it. But again, we just talked about control of that mid-range. RayBladeX's favorite place to play, and Numbers uses it to his benefit. He's got one mix to go, and he doesn't do anything but try to kick attack after getting jumped on. And that was a free dub right there. It was 2 exchanges. It was pretty much a virtual perfect. So Numbers in convincing and this is kind of like spaghetti confetti versus BlackBeltSpartan happening right now to get in on top 8 loser's side. So, all right, big deal, big match. I think this is going to be another slugfest, by the way. What are your thoughts on this one?
You already know when BlackBeltSpartan is on the screen, there is going to be 100% sluggers going down, and already start with a 3P string. Spaghetti confetti doing a little bit of that evasiveness and staying range 0 because that's the way we like it.
Yeah, that's a fact. So let's see exactly what Spaghetti Confetti does here. I think one of the things that Spaghetti has to his advantage is a little bit of unpredictability. He's just gonna kind of do what he wants. But again, if you're playing somebody like Spartan here, he's gonna find a way to get damage. He's gonna find a way to get something by any means necessary. So, you know, that honestly works to Spartan's favor a lot. So it's just gonna be a matter of, can Spaghetti Confetti find the counter hits where he needs to before the damage from Lao adds up on him.
Ooh, a little bit late on that whiff punishment right there. BlackBeltSpartan does his back to the wall. Throw even better of a wall positioning to make sure that they're right 90 degrees with it. It chooses to break the wall there. What do you think?
Yeah, I think that's a good break only because if that's not the top wall, that's actually Lao's wall. So that's a big deal. But with that said, though, that is going to make Spartan play a little bit aggressive. See what he does with it. K plus G comes out, nothing. Okay, he stays on the ground.
And what a out of this situation. Beautiful. Got the punish on the stagger as well. Ooh, got it with meaty.
Oh, no punish on that overhead. That's okay. He's going to take a chance to just chill, gets the pressure. I would say don't tech roll, but you know what? It works out. I'm not in the bracket. I'm here being a spectator. Just like you, Fox. We're going to shut our mouths and just watch Spaghetti work because he gets another on the board. That was crazy.
He's inside of BlackBeltSpartan's noodle right there. Not worried about that Kokai stance mix whatsoever currently.
At all.
Guaranteed.
Yeah. That was a good neutral throw right there. You know, another thing, I don't even know if Spaghetti Confetti's meaning to do this, but he's doing something that's actually working so wonderfully. He's taking his time on round start where Spartan is trying to maneuver and get himself away from that ring out situation he's kind of forced to be in. And Spaghetti, he's been able to keep that pressure. Again, this time around, it doesn't work out for him. But as we see here, look at this. I like what we're seeing. And again,
what we're seeing with that 3P string at the beginning for BlackBeltSpartan. Look at Spaghetti Confetti doing a great job keeping his map advantage consistently versus BlackBeltSpartan. But just as I say it, tables are turned.
Right, every time. AK doesn't work this time around. Side turn situation. Oh, what a delay. And that actually works out in Spartan's favor. It's clean comeback. Gotta call it what it is. Great stuff from BlackBeltSpartan. Spaghetti Confetti had some pressure, did get some of the damage, but when it mattered, he got clipped by some of the Spartan special. Sidestep K into K. So that KK, by the way, that second kick is plus on side turn. Term we use in another community called jailing. It does jail, so you cannot duck in that situation. That actually sets up a mix-up for Lau. So we see Spartan going for that pretty often, and this time around it worked for him.
And Spaghetti Confetti really taking a big risk by pressing on the side turn situation at the very end of that last game, that last round right there. Didn't go for a sidestep to try to evade, to beat out most of those immediate options. Let's see if he continues in that vein, just not believing in Spartan's pressure.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think a big bulk of the things that we're seeing is the fact that Spaghetti Confetti just doesn't care. He's kind of doing his thing, playing his game, and it works. Right, look at that. 3PP comes out. That's a scary button to whiff, but you can't always just sidestep KK, which is what we were talking about, against somebody who doesn't even know that mix-up exists, right? So, there we go. More pressure, more damage, goes for a low throw into 2P. I mean, he's always stolen a turn when he got a chance. Did it again just now. We're seeing that's a lot coming from Spaghetti Confetti, so let's see how he goes about it. Another turn steal and more damage.
Ooh, and side turn as well. Okay, the half circular wake up. Spaghetti Confetti sitting, chilling, vibing, getting that punish with the throw.
Not a care in the world, and I wouldn't care either if I can press a button and take 50%, right? So you got to respect me. I'll counter hit you and find something. There it is, back turn.
Yeah, doesn't get the fourth throw. Does get the Sabaki. We like that. Look at the red.
Hello, sweet. More forward throw. Krinak. Are we OMing up? We're OMing down. It's risky. All right, it's fine.
BlackBeltSpartan is doing so well with this 3P string. And finally, bringing it back to his side of the pendulum.
Yeah. That particular situation is one that Spartan likes a lot. If you're trying to delay a wake-up kick, don't really go for the guaranteed knockdown. What he'll do instead is just kind of go for a back throw or a neutral throw or something like that. We saw that there. But, I mean, it works out for him. Again, the major adjustment that needs to be made, which is what we're not seeing just yet, is the fact that Spaghetti Confetti just does not care. As you just saw. That choice was just madness to begin with. After a wake-up attack, I think it was a normal hit, but he lets it rip. For whatever reason, Spartan decides to sidestep in that situation. He could have crouch dash, fuzzy guarded, just did anything regular, but he gets clipped.
I think it was a counter him. I heard the,
on the jab, on the wake-up kick?
Yeah.
Okay.
I believe you. Yeah, bro, like one of the things I love about Virtua Fighter, the sound design, man. If you try to play this game without sound competitively, you are working at a ridiculous amount of disadvantage. Speaking of disadvantage, both of y'all at disadvantage when it comes to the river. It's real difficult to stay with your feet on top of the logs. By the way, if you want to keep it like BlackBeltSpartan with this Costume E World Stage mode now ready for you at any time, let's see who's going to try to make it further on and get to that world stage. Remember, loser of this one is out.
I'm sorry, I don't mean to laugh out loud. I'm acting like I'm on my own stream right now, but I'm just laughing at the fact that Spaghetti Confetti is just, listen, I don't realize that it's not my turn. I'm stealing a turn every time. If it's 2P that needs to come out, it's coming out. I don't care.
Make me.
And it's been working so far. Well, with the exception of that round, he just kind of lost it. But you get what I'm saying. Look at it again.
He will not get a foot on his neck. BlackBeltSpartan giving up his momentum, but perfect spacing on that, and yet again with the 3P, and he has got that 3 times. That big charge up launcher, been slamming it consistently, and just the right amount of spin on that one, just the right amount of English on the end of the stick.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out if in that situation Spartan could have tech rolled and not even gotten rung out there, but it doesn't look like it. Regardless, as you can see, just look at the way Spaghetti Confetti is playing. No care in the world. 2P, I'm not guessing. I'm pressing something, and it's getting Spartan to freeze. Look at the way that he's stealing his turns and getting the pressure. Like, honestly, the round should be over, and Spartan should have won, but looking different here. Okay, this time around, ran into a couple of buttons, and this time around, Spartan will take that round.
That's the classic, the half circular in that situation. All right, BlackBeltSpartan needs this right here if he wants to make it into the loser side top 8 and stay in contention for this one. Using the 6PP to get the hit confirmed. Spaghetti Confetti, a little bit of spaghetti on the combo right here, a little bit drop them all. Oh my God, why didn't that work?
I don't know why it's whipping. There's a lot of things not going in Spaghetti's favor, and he's still got the life lead. If he loses this, it's a heartbreaker. Oh, he stood it just down. I think he might have pressed 2P in that situation. Yeah, I think that's an EX high. As soon as he pressed it, he got clipped for it. That's so unlucky because there were so many things that were working in his favor, but as soon as he got knocked down.
What you think about this pick?
Yeah, as I said before, I mean, it's a coin flip, right? Do you want to play, if you're gonna play the mid range and you're gonna try to fish for something, might as well get the big bet instead of trying to get a quick little poke and a little bit of flamingo stuff. It doesn't really matter, right? It's L-Blaze, so no matter what you get, when you get that mid, it's gonna float. But let's just take all of the guesswork out of the buttons you want to press. Just keep it simple. I've got toe kick, I've got 6K, I've got buttons that I won't take too much damage from. Just gonna go for that. And it looks like that's exactly what he's doing right now.
Jacko trying to run out here with the booty shorts, trying to distract daRockReaper, but he's locked in. Here we go with the 4-6K into the rocket discharge.
Oh!
He had that one, bro. I don't know why that one whipped right there. That's a damn shame.
Agreed. I mean, he had the right read. He ducks the throw. He goes for the launch. That would have been a round for him. It just so happened to whiff. And the wall was there. Unlucky, but it's all good. So now he's just gonna go for some shenanigans. I like it. Too bad the wall is at a really bit interesting angle.
More demon dance working out. RockReaper just damn, perfect spacing on that one. The threat catching you 90 degrees off axis.
Yeah. So okay, there's one thing I forgot to mention, and this is a great thing. This is the reason why you really don't want to let Jacko in if you're the RockReaper. Jacko's a little bit more unpredictable than case in point, right? Jacko's a little bit more unpredictable when it comes to how he wants to set up his offense, the way he wants to spam things. Like, he'll play, the way he plays it seems a bit trolly, but there's a rhythm to his madness. It's like, you are expecting this, you're gonna get hit with this. Like, you see it. So look at like how obvious was that run up?
Hilarious,
like, nothing about that was like
run into him and do the frog splash like I'm playing L-Blaze. I'll give you a hot dog right now. Guzzle this glizzy.
Exactly. Nothing about that's a great duck. Nothing about that was like a cryptic. You didn't have to overthink it. You knew it was coming. He did 6K and a 6K and a 6K and a 6K, and look what just happened. And I'm not even joking. If you look at the animations, he did 4 6Ks, said I don't give a damn, and won the game. Just like that.
That's what I'm talking about.
I mean, why not, right? I mean, look, he's gonna play it like that. He's like, all right, I'm gonna get in, and then I'm just gonna send you. You're gonna think I'm turning my brain off. But that's why I like the Jeffry pick here, right? But as I said before, it gives him a chance. If I'm gonna make the bet and I'm gonna make the gamble, the reward is what you're gonna get. PK, maybe you get an elbow, but you're not gonna get a big launch on me like you would to Sarah. And I'm gonna take 50%. So let's just do it.
No counter hit confirmed there. Okay, finally gets that throw out of the rocket discharge. I feel like I've been seeing the RockReaper use a lot of that rocket discharge run throw, but Jacko has just been dealing with it so well.
Yeah, I mean, again, I'm just gonna 6K. I'm not gonna guess. Like, I don't. If you get the counter hit, good for you. If you don't, I'm gonna 6K and you're gonna get hit. So what's up? Like, how do you want to play this, right? Like, that's the ultimatum that's being presented, and it's working so far for Jacko.
For P to finish off that round for daRockReaper. Not going for rocket discharge right there. Throw him. I love his animation.
Ooh, ow, ow, ow. Okay.
Tough stagger.
The delays are working out so far. The down, I mean, might as well.
He needed to break that throw. That was real important.
That Magic 4 has been working numbers, by the way. I call it that, but you know what I mean. The standing K, free launcher. Sure. There it is again. Magic 4.
Getting over there. Ooh, putting the cheeks on him. I did not ask you for that one, brother. Lord have mercy.
Yeah, it's different when Jeffrey has no pants on. You got to eat all of that. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, but great stuff. And also great punish to close out that round. That PK punish was fantastic off the back roll. All right. This is the range that RayBladeX likes to play.
Yes! With the horse kick, the mule kick, killing it. Damn, he believed in that one. A little bit too slow for it, though. Yeah. And now Jacko got to deal with being in the corner. He said, I wanted you to come at me like that. Thank you very much. I'll take that launch. Take the threat. Nice sidestep. daRockReaper, once again, being in his mixy situation, but the PK, a little bit too much hesitation on the daRockReaper side. Yeah. And I'll keep saying it. Jacko's not going to hesitate. He's going to do it. He's going to do the thing. You know it's coming. And you have to see it for face value. If you don't, you're just gonna get hit. With the Kenka hook, does get hit for that. Ooh, that's fine. I mean, this round is probably over if he techs. Big mix. Yeah. And the sexy sidewalk on it as well. And that was hit it or quit it point for daRockReaper. That's a fact. See what he does here. I think 3K is the start for Jeffrey. Oh, crouch dash is the start. Oh, hit. Okay. Wall's there. Oh, and we like that. Little bit of toxicity, never hurt nobody. You know, we're dancing. He didn't mean to do that. But that, you know, I like that. In our story, no, he did that on purpose. That was a taunt right there. It might come back to bite him, and it looks like it does, just like that. Yes, sir. And we got ourselves a game 3. This has been hot. This particular match right here, it's heating up to be one of my favorites of the night. VFNumbers gave us some pretty awesome highlights, to be real, but yeah, Jacko has been he's been putting it on the table. Yeah, I'm enjoying this little the reckless abandoned play style. Yeah. This is what we needed. This is what we needed. We needed to see a little bit of chaos before we get in the top 8 here. And there we go. 1 PP to steal a turn. Tries to go for a throw. He wants that back throw. He wants it again. Just keeps whiffing, unfortunately. Yeah, you feel like he got the long enough arms to catch this 5'2" man, but it's not happening. Gotcha. Tough stagger to be up against the wall, and daRockReaper takes it all. Yeah. All right. First round in. 3rd game. This is a big deal. 3K comes out. It tries to find something. Doesn't tech roll. Finally, we're seeing the lack of tech roll, and which is good. But daRockReaper's in his happy place now. Another one. And he's back in his favorite range. Oh no, that's just so happens to me. Gee, daRockReaper finally going from 4 PK into rocket. That's 3 of those rocket discharge tornado throws in one round. Right, I think daRockReaper has understood the assignment. It says if we're turning our brains off, I'm turning my brain off. But let's see if it works out. 6K comes out, doesn't work. PK, nothing. 3-3P off of that? What? All right, we're just being disrespectful. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Listen, you hit me with 3 of those rocket discharge throws in one round. I'm definitely coming back to make you feel bad about yourself. Yeah, for sure. I like the idea. Really mean, but it works. Hella frame traps. Yeah, I like what Jacko wants to do, but daRockReaper says, I'm gonna play the same game as you. I'm turning my brain off. I'm going for some reckless things. I'm gonna make it happen. And then, you know, ironically enough, hey, sure, Kage versus Shun. Listen, I mean, I'm not the type to doubt Yellowtail, but I know. Right, that's what I want to know, because I feel like his Akira, I feel like would play this matchup just fine, but I mean, I say that, and just like that, it looks like he's doing okay with
Shun so far. So, I mean, let's see how he capitalizes. That's 2 drinks already. Pimp slapped out of him.
Okay. Oh, it doesn't go for the Revo combo to get the drinks in the middle of it, but plenty of them. 7. And, you know, honestly, I like what I see from Yellowtail, sticking to the textbook. You know, get the neutral throw, go into the drink mix to try to make him whiff. Really working out already.
Right, I think that was a fantastic idea. He's going to get a neutral throw here, which will give him 3 more drinks. And at the end of that round, I feel like, I mean, I like the idea of him going for that wall combo, just to kind of put himself in a bit of a safer situation. Heaven forbid he doesn't get the kill he wants. But he did miss out on some drinks. Doesn't matter, though. Either way, 10 drinks in. Chowan's available. You just saw it. There it is. But it looks like he's going to lose 2 drinks here on that combo.
VolcanoShed doing a great job is making sure to keep Yellowtail sober right here. Halloween was a couple of days ago. I hope you are not hungover from that. Getting hungover from that round, though.
Yeah, a little bit unfortunate, though. VolcanoShed probably going to have to do a little bit of lab and forgot that he needs.
That one.
When the round is over, the game's not over. You still got to make sure to sober him up. He's going to get a bunch of drinks here, but he did miss it on the end. So down to 5. Going to be down to 3 here. Yep, down to 3. Let's see what we got going on.
Look at the Oki. My man VolcanoShed is on this man. He's not letting him breathe at all.
Yeah, I mean, to the point where he's down to 0 drinks now. He was at 10 at the start of that round. He's down to 0. Ooh, that was disrespectful from VolcanoShed. I like it. Double launcher.
Well, he wanted more. He knew he wanted more throws, because how else are you going to get the drinks that you need in this round?
That's a fact. Doesn't have too much to work with. Gonna get one there. Still trying to find one. Doesn't get it. Gets thrown for his trouble. Now what?
Nice for KP. VolcanoShed missing the last hit of the combo. Dropped them all, but still keeps it together. Game 1 going to the GOAT from Central Florida. Rise's own.
Yeah. Good old VolcanoShed. All right, so one more game for him. Yellowtail, are we sticking with it? I think we are. Okay.
I see it.
All right. Yeah.
Hey, man, it's called VolcanoShed. More like he's taking him to the woodshed out here. He is straight torturous, staying on top of Yellowtail, not allowing him to get any drinks, and immediately starting out with the PPs.
Yeah, I had a poor puppy shotgun shovel joke right there, but the match already started, so it is what it is. And right now, it's looking like it's gonna wrap up just that fast. This is rough.
Ooh.
Yeah, I mean, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? What are you
getting the hit and then you still knock yourself out because VolcanoShed crouch stashed into you right before? Tragic.
That's painful. I mean, again, that was checkmate. As soon as the knockdown happened, it was checkmate. Great read from Yellowtail. He tried to save it somehow. It's just no more space. You know, what are you gonna do? I like the stagger idea. The wall's there too, so this is fantastic. Oh, but if he can get this, he needs to sit down. He didn't get to sit down, but he does. Okay. He gets to 11 drinks. Okay.
He does. Yeah, that's really important, especially in round 2. And did a great job of staying in control there. VolcanoShed's defense finally cracking. 3K not working out for Yellowtail. Okay, 14 of them is going to be mad important.
Ooh, the Chowan and the Chowan.
You just do it.
Yeah, that's why you have to duck the high. You have to assume the high is coming and duck it. If you don't, Shun gets to steal a turn just like that and relaunch you. 20 drinks in, Yellowtail, one round away from being on the board. Let's see what he does with this.
Oh, he missed the special stagger from the backdash. VolcanoShed could have gotten so much damage. This is Kage we're talking about here.
Yeah, I like this a lot. At this point, it's becoming a bit of a knowledge check here, and we're seeing it pay off to the benefit. You gotta know that Chowan has that second hit and it's a high. If you don't, you're gonna let him party. You're gonna force yourself to freeze. The low high that we hadn't seen in quite some time comes out. Just like that, we are 1-1.
It was real fast. Once Yellowtail got a little bit behind the bar, he was in his bag. And here we are on my favorite stage, the sumo ring. Let's see what VolcanoShed got for us. Now, we haven't seen any of the 10-foot toss just yet.
Yeah, that's true. And we are on an open stage, so we might see it here. But it just depends on the way that, honestly, it depends on the way that Yellowtail decides to play this. If he starts to get in his face and a little bit too freezy, he's going to end up eating it. But it looks like, and we saw this in the second game, right? We saw a lot of opportunities where, VolcanoShed could press something, but Yellowtail is just stealing a turn. So we might not see it here.
Yeah, it's really good that VolcanoShed has the Dragon Kick option for Ender for a lot of them that helps him get those sobers. But Yellowtail has been using that neutral throw a lot. And again, with that 4K plus G mix afterwards, he's just been rocking it with the spacing perfectly.
Yeah, that's a fact. Working out so far. I like this idea. The chase didn't work out. That's that walk back speed of Kage. It's pretty fast, so it works out. Chawan doesn't work. Overhead work.
Chawan, bro.
Yeah, and he knows that he can't press something after that, so he keeps trying to fail evade, but that overhead with those startup frames are catching him, which is unfortunate.
Turn. Ooh, you know he was going for another one of those big running mixes VolcanoShed loves to do at the end of those rounds.
Yeah.
And now it is time. VolcanoShed, you got to get it done now. Hit it or quit it.
Woo! Catches a fail evade with another Chowan. Low highs are coming out. It's party time. I would say play mid-screen, do not get back thrown. Low high comes out. And he's in there. He's pressuring. He just doesn't care. All right.
Yeah, Yellowtail sitting there drinking in his face.
Yeah. He understands how desperate VolcanoShed is kind of playing right now. He's kind of pacing himself. He's looking for that throw. And you can keep seeing it. He keeps mashing PPP. He's like, I know you need the throw to win this game. I'm going to stay in your face and give it to you. Like, yeah, go ahead, take your situations and try something. I'm going to mash. And yeah, convincing. Very, very convincing.
But speaking of traps, we are locked in here. GentlemanThief versus Black Alert. This one is one for the ages. GentlemanThief, reminder, was cut out of the first regional finals thanks to Himajan, and he was top of the list each time in those tournaments, and now trying to vie for his way back into the Virtual Fighter Open Championship Series Global Finals.
Right, fact, and he's gonna have his work cut out from here. So, you know, I did get the chance to talk to Black Alert. This was actually a couple of times, but most specifically after the first regional qualifiers. And, you know, somebody who usually gets the chance to play HEMA had told me at that time he hadn't played HEMA very much to kind of study the matchups and kind of sharpen his iron. So, you know, that kind of expertise and knowledge versus a character like John, he doesn't have too much of it as he did before. And this might work to GT's favor. Another thing to point out is the fact that we're on this specific stage here. Ooh. We saw HEMA picking this a lot, but having the tools that John has, where now, you know, when he does his cancels and he hits you in specific ways, he forces you side turn. That's scary on the octagon stage.
Bro, GentlemanThief, his defense was on another level there. Him watching his toes so well, and I swear he did not get hit for like 20 seconds in that last round, staying so tight.
Right. He's very sharp for that. You know, a newly leverless player himself. He's always had fantastic defense. Put on top of that his ability to react and set up situations like this. Yeah, it's a big deal.
Yeah, nice roll to be able to get out of that tech roll situation. Black Alert mixing it up because maybe GentlemanThief seeing that low early. You did see him duck out of that Flamingo mix, but Black Alert's like, you know what? I just wanted to see what you wanted to do. I'll take this round, thank you very much, and the data.
Yeah, and I think the funny thing is, too, the thing that got GentlemanThief killed was the exact same idea. He wanted to get information and see data, so he kind of, you know, bit his tongue and just hung out for a little while, and then you saw him rip 2 6Ks in a row, both of them which got clipped and counter hit, and that lost him the round. And as quick as we say that, Black Alert's on the board with the first game. And that's a big one.
We didn't call out earlier, I think, was that top 8 is all first to 3.
Right.
We are best of 5. So we're not having 2 O's out. We are going long set action here, as Virtual Fighter was meant to be played. Adaptation stations where we're at.
Yeah, if there's one thing the VF community loves, you see how fast-paced the games are. Things could go quick. I mean, yeah, give us 3 out of 5, and that's what we're getting in this top 8. I really like the way that Black Alert is playing it so far. GentlemanThief here, he's going to try to take some liberties. So another thing that I forgot to mention is GentlemanThief is like it's like an almanac. He has records of so many people in their playstyles.
He did not see that one coming at all, bro. Could not even react to it, even though Black Alert whipped it right in his face, but still coming away with it. That was crazy.
Yeah, I think he was a bit afraid that maybe there was some lingering active frames that might have clicked him and counter hit him. That didn't happen. This is an insane conversion from Black Alert. Look at this. Tip-top shit. I gotta say, I was talking to Black Alert earlier today, actually. We were talking about how long or how late he's gonna have to stay up at night. He said, listen, man, I don't know. If I can get to top 8, that'll be crazy. I said, well, you might as well get ready for a long night. And I say that because he has been playing fantastic for a long time, but specifically in the last month. We're seeing it here so far.
Yeah, the 4K string working out really well for GentlemanThief. Trying to keep Black Alert up against those wall, and Black Alert not really worried too much about the map advantage.
Oh, no!
Oh, you thought? How dare you?
Unlucky, the first big bet that he made was a delayed 6PK, and GT was immediately ready to get that launch.
Listen, you see Sarah do 6PK and you don't launch that thing, that's a you problem. GentlemanThief locked in, though.
Without a doubt. And again, Black Alert, the type of player, he's not going to give you too many opportunities to get a punish. That was the biggest read or decision that he's made all night. And yeah, this time around. Yeah, and this time around, you know, GT was ready for it. So again, chance to get some damage on the board. He does get it, and this will be a guaranteed down attack if he wants it. Never mind, I take that back.
Yeah, a little bit greedy. Look at GentlemanThief, though, already pushing Black Alert over to this side turn situation. GentlemanThief could not get out of it. Look at that. He said, you are going to deal with this mix right here.
Yeah, and Black Alert just said, I don't really care. You're just going to have to deal with my mix. I'm just going to sweep you, put you in a situation. Black Alert is playing stellar so far. What a duck. What a punish. And that was the biggest bet that GT has made all night.
Bro, that double hit launcher has been sending it on this stage right here for Black Alert. He got 2 just in this round, and that wasn't the only ones that we've got in this game. GentlemanThief got caught ducking into the extra bleed all about it. Black Alert now going up 2-0.
Oh, this is huge, huge, huge. And it's been a long time since we've seen somebody not only step up to the plate against GentlemanThief, but out-clutch the clutch factor that is GT. I want to say there were so many opportunities where GT could have just ran that back, and a lot of places where he could have fished and gotten some great damage. But Black Alert, playing as solid as he has been playing, not too crazy, has been getting the ducks, and I think that's back P plus K, or it might be down P plus K. I'm not too sure, but easy launch to gets the damage. It's been working so far. Okay, I'm liking what I'm seeing so far. More pressure. Oh, another big bet. I mean, I guess at some point you gotta let something rip. Third game, first round. Why not give it a shot? Doesn't work in his favor this time around, but again, it's fine. More rounds to play with. GT is actually the one on the back foot here. Let's see what he does with it.
We're on top of it. GentlemanThief really starting those mix-ups afterward. Haven't been seeing as much of that earlier on, but now really trying to force that mix. Black Alert, though, with the Flamingo, we like that.
In a turnstile. It's been a while since we've seen one from GT, but it works out in his favor, and that move right there, not only does it track, but it blows up guards and mids. I mean, trying to fuzzy guard, that is just tough. It's just tough.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Flamingo makes one of the hardest things to be able to deal with. Yeah. You know, it's real difficult. Sarah is really good at forcing that on you. Look at the spacing Black Alert is sitting at right now. What in the cartwheels?
I mean, he's just playing the super micro game. I mean, and so is GentlemanThief, but that just is testament to show you how few openings both of these players are giving one another. And again, to be able to offensive move like that and then set up a situation, that is just in a bit like the insane amount of respect and fuzzy guarding that we're seeing. These situations are being created. These aren't like for free whatsoever. And it doesn't work this time around for Black Alert, but wow.
That was a great option not to tech roll right there. And Black Alert, a good option to not go for the option, because if you try to go for the Oki right there, you might actually put yourself in further danger of ring out.
Right, that's a fact. Great back throw break right there. Great forward throw decision from Black Alert. And again, more micro game. This time around, GT said, I am sick of this crap. I'm not guessing anymore. Listen, I think the theme of tonight is I'm not guessing anymore, and it's always been 6K to shut everything down, hasn't it?
It has.
It's just been the story all night. Yeah.
Yeah, we're down with the sixness right now. We're kicking it, and any sort of mix, no sir. You're not allowed to delay none of that action. Let's see what GentlemanThief got here on the Octagon stage. I'm looking for game 5s all the way here, dog. I want nothing but action-packed sets. I don't want no steamrolls.
I like it. Ooh, oh, I like the sidestep. Great awareness. I'm gonna be honest, I feel like, you know, all the stuff I said at the top of this tournament, I feel like every little bit that of information that Black Alert got from Hema back in the day, it's still there. Oh, great. Oh, no punish! Oh, yeah, that doesn't work like that. That doesn't work like that.
Oh, maybe so just the People's K punish would have worked right there. Shame, but GentlemanThief still kept it together.
Yeah, for sure. 4KP would have worked there for sure.
Facts.
I think 6K actually, maybe that was a side turn situation. I'm not quite sure, but yeah, that didn't work out. And honestly, you could have gotten punished a lot worse for it, but it is what it is.
I love the way that GentlemanThief is mixing up his wake-up options. It's forcing Black Alert to have some of those Oki traps missing. Ooh, and our first guard break of the evening from the GT, the Mustang.
Yeah, that guard break kind of set the tone for what he just discovered. You guys may not have seen it, but I think he's catching the freezes. He's going to start setting up some pretty interesting stuff. If I'm onto what he's onto, we'll see here. Yeah. Okay. Then you know what? Black Alert switched it up. I think he caught wind of that as well, and he started pressing buttons. But GT made an adjustment, and Black Alert made a great counter adjustment.
Absolutely. And earlier we were talking about the 2P not quite paying the bills right there, but that absolutely turned the tides in that situation. Counter hit 2P into those extra flamingo counter hit options. Really worked out for Black Alert. Let's see if he can keep it together and stop GentlemanThief from forcing game 5.
Oh no.
Oh,
that's an unfortunate whiff right there. At this point in time, Black Alert's just running into some buttons. This is just, I again like the way that GentlemanThief is adjusting. A lot more pokes, a lot more pressure, a lot more staggers. Some really great reactions. The steps have been fantastic. The ducks have been fantastic. And then, of course, the counter hits have been also stellar. We saw P+K punishes, so many other things. I can call out all of the stuff that we've seen so far. Not falling for the backdash, re-flamingo. He's done flamingo into guard cancel flamingo. Those aren't catching him anymore. I mean, the adjustments being made in real time, and it's scary.
Yeah.
There it is, flamingo and the re-flamingo. We see it again.
Like 4K, and GentlemanThief not respecting the plus frames on that at all, and Black Alert sticking with the low just frame hit throw.
Yeah, and I mean, it's just that call out that we're seeing. We're seeing, whoa, again, as we said before, the delay into the launch is like, you're not committing to anything. You're staggering. But this time around, it works for Black Alert. Yeah, that was fantastic.
Flamingo 6KK, the hit checks are very real right now. And GentlemanThief maybe needing to get with his sponsor tag a little bit more and strike first and strike fast, because Black Alert, once he gets on that momentum, it's a tough snowball, an avalanche even.
Yeah, that's a fact. And the way that Black Alert is playing, every opportunity he gets, he puts himself in a situation where it's still his turn. It's working out so far. He's got 1 round to go, but he's not out of the woods yet. Let's not forget, GentlemanThief has one stellar clutch factor here, so Black Alert's going to have to keep battling.
Demon Paw right after the 2P. Great option. 4KP. Got the hit confirmed. Lord have mercy on the convert.
Okay, this is a chance at life here. All right, goes for the big damage, and he creates some space. Yeah, that's a, you don't want to whiff. You don't want to whiff. That's a rough whiff to do, too.
Honestly, though, the big risk for GentlemanThief not going for a longer range option, just going for the immediate piece. But that is exactly the level of competitor. Earlier on in this tournament, we were seeing some people make some whiff punishment, go unpunished, let them get away with murder. Not happening here.
Oh, what a fuzzy guard. And then, you know, death by delays, right? This is something that we see Tonchan do against Shiwo quite a lot. We're seeing it here, but once again, space created, PK punish, and why not? It's a decent amount of damage, right? Yeah, exactly. So we'll take what we can get a quick punish, ding and done.
Final round. Winner of this is guaranteed into the regional finals for being in top 4 of this. Let's see what we got. Beautiful sidestep evade. It's the small stuff, running the PK. Black Alert gets some kick cancels, and GentlemanThief fighting right back.
Oh, that 2P plus K one more time. It's one more mix. You don't want to get up. I like the fact that he didn't press anything. But again, I gotta say it. Clutch factor is everything this time around. Black Alert is the one to clutch it up. And after a stellar performance at Beat Knuckle, he has another one. So this is his happy place. This is the matchup that Numbers wants. And if he wants to get himself in that top 8 spot, I think this is his best opportunity to do so here. So again, I think it's going to be an interesting battle, especially for Crazydrunk here, but anything's possible.
And active, 3 different movement options before he picks a button in the opening gambit. VFNumbers getting the score of the first knockdown. Crazydrunk trying to be evasive with his options for movement as well. And bro, it's straight up rubber banding on the momentum already in round 1.
Right. I like this so far. Fail evade, no forward dash cancel, which is really what he needed. I mean, honestly, in that situation, he should have fought to close the spot in the first place, but it is what it is. It happens like that sometimes. And luckily, only 2 drinks for Shun after that round.
I love the option for Crazydrunk to go for the evasiveness. And it's really working out for him. VFNumbers is struggling to catch this man. It's the character speciality. And he's got crazy with a capital C-R-A-Z-Y. And don't forget the drunk portion of it as well.
Facts. Does get himself to 9 drinks. You know, that back sway into the high is something that catches a lot of people off guard, especially after a throw break. So, you know, I mean, you know, most top players, they'll know if that situation comes, they can crouch dash forward to make something happen. But again, that's matchup knowledge that you have to have way ahead of time. And right now, Crazydrunk is just mixing things up so well.
Boom.
11 drinks.
Pixel. Dream. Ooh, the 3P as well to finish it out there. Something I noticed, Crazydrunk not allowing VFNumbers to set up his stances in the mid-range whatsoever. Staying on top of him. And then once VFNumbers gets a strike in, he goes, all right, I'm going to be evasive, going to back sway out of here and make you go for delayed timings or go for longer range options that are not as frame tight. And it really stopped VFNumbers' momentum from getting started at all.
Right, and you know, I can't believe I'm saying this. This is probably one of those situations where I feel like what Numbers really needed was some space. Now, that stage is something that I definitely feel like benefits Lei-Fei without a shadow of a doubt. But with the way that Numbers has been playing with the backdash into the launchers, no punish! Oh no, you gotta punish the mule kicks.
Careful. No, you do not want to have your back to that low wall. Oh, man. He went with just the low, and then he was like, that worked. I wonder if the low high... Oh, got him.
Yeah, that's a bit of frightening information to give the Crazydrunk. He knows that you're frozen now, so now it's really party time. And then add to the fact that he has Choan as well.
Yeah.
I mean, look what's happening. And he's going to get the chance to sit and drink. To sit and drink, that's 14. Oh, it's bad. This is rough.
Jacky having that. And remember, this is still first at 3, but VFNumbers does not want this to be part of his story.
At all. But again, I mean, if there's any player that you're going to have to fight and work for, it's definitely going to be the likes of Crazydrunk. That side switch almost was great. Unfortunately, this is really the sad
part. He couldn't recover fast enough to be able to get anything off of it. And when it comes to back turn, like Shun has kind of the edge in having better back turn options than Lei-Fei right there. Crazydrunk really running away with this set already. Not what we had foreseen at all.
Yeah, and I think, you know, in hindsight, I feel like one of the things that I probably should have taken into consideration is the fact that there is that top 8 tournament pressure in play right now. And if there's anybody that's used to being on this big stage and having to deal with this situation, it's definitely Crazydrunk. We've seen it so many times before. So, I mean, even in a situation like this where he's almost at a ring out situation and he's able to stay stable, clutch out, and get out of the corner and still find a way to get some drinks, right? So it's like, look, I'm in the corner and you should be coming to me and I'm drinking.
Okay, neither really has the life lead. There goes the low high. Tries to fuzzy duck to get the second hit of the string, but that throw guarantees that extra hit on the end of it. And Crazydrunk, as you were saying, man, he's staying super unpredictable in the way that he moves around. And this is absolutely Shun specialist play.
Yeah, without a shadow of a doubt. Okay, he's gonna find a chance to keep some pressure. PP comes out. Okay, doesn't get an extra drink, but he takes the round. 5 drinks is okay. I mean, he doesn't have to deal with too much nonsense. Specifically that Choan, which is really the big button that Shun gets at 6 drinks. So he's all right. We still got to be careful here. Ooh, what a way to wake up.
Sobering, even. There we go. Another one of those, but tech rolls because he got caught aerial.
Right. Our neutral throw is broken. It's the low attack. Probably could have got a launch there. All right,
nice option. Very evasive, that stance transition. Look at it. Just threading the needle on the spacing. VFNumbers looking like he's trying to make a comeback.
Ooh, okay. Gets a mix there from that mid, and he gets the chase. Yeah, that's all going to be guaranteed. And he should get a ring out here, too. Yeah. That was...
Thank you.
Legitimately, first off, that looks stylish. I just gotta call it out. That was probably one of the more stylish ring outs. But a situation that Numbers has seen before, he was already ready for that entire ring out sequence to happen.
Yes.
Once he got that flip, and that just goes to show you expertise. That was well done. That was super stylish and well done.
Hey man, Inori in the chat calling it calculated. When you got a man called VFNumbers, you already know. Man is 100% ready for the optimization every single time. Here we go. VFNumbers getting the first knockdown. And now Crazydrunk dealing with all of the red.
Oh my goodness. Are we going to see the return of VF5 395? That was the numbers, by the way, if anyone's wondering. That's why they call them numbers. He used to be VF5 395. And he's playing like the old school numbers. His feet are off the table, ladies and gentlemen.
395, the amount of frames to be able to charge up that lunging punch and stop Crazydrunk from being wild in that laydown stance in there. Big cartwheel to call out the VFNumbers stance mix.
Oh, yes. And now, seems like Numbers is starting to get his run going. So, what's he going to do here? Patience. That was reckless, but Crazydrunk doesn't punish properly.
Tragic.
Worked out for him here.
Ooh, too far away to be able to get anything in that situation. Real conservative. VFNumbers tries to go for another sweep. Whips. Crazydrunk doesn't get the punish. Big throw. 9 seconds remaining, and it don't even need that long. It's time. We got more Game 5s coming. I'm smelling it.
Yeah, this is going great. I'm liking this so far. I mean, admittedly, there was a few punishes missed from Numbers in those situations, but because of the way that the scrambles worked out, Numbers still managed to capitalize and... Oh, no punish? Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Says something. A little delayed. Gets a drink, but that's just rough.
Yeah, notice that Crazydrunk went for the option that gave him 5 drinks at that first hit in that first interaction instead of going for big combo because he knows that he needs drinks if he's going to be able to come back here.
Yeah, without a shadow of a doubt. I mean, 10 drinks here. Going into the last round. Very clutch duck. A very late punish once again from Numbers. But that's okay. He's going to get pretty good damage here. He misses the follow-up, unfortunately.
He sobered him up pretty good, though. Well, 12 drinks is not an insurmountable situation. Choan is definitely on the table, though.
Right, as well as a few, I feel like, I was going to say safe launchers, but he only gets to bet on that one time, so it's not a big deal.
Look at that. He's already down to 7 because he bet on some of those big options, and VFNumbers still has half-life, big stagger, dealing with that. Real well.
Sway back again. It comes every time there's a guard break. The sway back happens. Look, man, it's hard to see. Sometimes you just gotta assume it's coming and just crouch dash for. Let him whiff that. That move is a high, by the way. That a lot of people don't know that. So it just helps to know that. Regardless, what a throw break. Numbers has been fantastic with these throw breaks for the most part, by the way.
Ooh, careful. Crazydrunk making you think that he was going to finish the string, mixing it up into the crane stance. We like those. Big punish from the throw.
Oh, and he catches a fail evade. He's going to take this round. It is 2-2 once again. You got that. Hey, listen, you got that final game that you wanted.
That's what I'm talking about. Yes,
I like
sir.
this.
Okay.
Game 5.
Yeah, the adaptation is exactly. They know what their job is. The occupation is adaptation. Stay locked in. Interaction is the faction. All right, strike first. Crazydrunk versus VFNumbers. This one is for the guaranteed regional finals qualification.
That's a fact. And I mean, Numbers has been at many events for quite a long time. As I said before, he hasn't quite, you know, most situations he's been kind of stopped at top 9. He's gotten the top 8 here and there, but in this one, it matters the most. And if there's any opponent that he has to fight, I know he's going to be happy knowing he had to fight Crazydrunk for this one. So this is a big deal for him.
Yeah.
See what he does.
Way back once again being the kryptonite of VFNumbers offense. And earlier, he almost got that meaty set up on the long lunging punch, but just didn't have the meaty timing right. Yo!
There's a little a lot of nerves coming out here so far. Another great break. All right, got the duck once. This finally. Oh, and the backdash! It finally worked out in this matchup. That's a lot of drinks, by the way. God, he got at least 3 there.
And he got Crazydrunk in the corner, but tries to go the 2P, and of course the cartwheel getting over it. 8 drinks just cut the last couple of frames of that, cut the last bit of the lips on it, and now Crazydrunk on that set point.
Yeah, that's a fact. See what he can do with it. A little bit of nerves coming out. That move is -10 on block, that low. All right, Numbers closing the gap. Has 2 rounds to work with. Both of these guys are playing a little bit stiff here this time around, which is a surprise. That's a punish, but he doesn't go too crazy with it. PPP side turn situation, gets a sweep, gets a chase, gets some more damage, and gets the round. Okay.
Double hit right there to catch the evade, making it fail. First hit whip, second hit lands. We like that.
This is big. All right, KGP comes out. Okay, I like this. Oh, Crazydrunk says, I'm just going in anyway. The charge is far enough, and that's actually a punish. That is actually a punish, by the way. That was crazy.
That was sexy.
Crazy. Oh, and the wall's there. He's going to get another chance. That's guaranteed.
To be able to get him some drinks. Once again, another final round. Who's going to make it up to the sky and who's getting put into the ground right now?
Oh, once he got that double mid that he got, the rest of that was guaranteed. That's a punish right there, but that's fine. He only has 1 drink. Numbers can do this here.
Absolutely.
Yeah, mid comes out.
We're not finishing strings, Crazydrunk. He hesitating.
That's a fact. More fuzzy guards come out, more pressure. Oh, he tries to find the wall. It's not there, and he needs a neutral throw for his troubles. Oh,
doesn't have drinks to be able to deal with this high pressure situation.
Neutral throw comes out again. One more guess. Both of these players. The low high comes out a little bit late on the punish. He gets something. Put some pressure on the board. Mid comes out. Low high has a chance to punish. He's too late on it, and he actually gets sent home. That's so unlucky. If he just punished a little fast, he knew what he had to do. He just did it far too slow, and Crazydrunk barely clutches it out. Gives Shun opportunities to build that drink count and get himself into that position where, I mean, obviously he's got way better buttons in mid-range than L-Blaze does, right? So see what he does with it.
I don't know, brother. You say way better buttons, but look at this demon dance already. Twice it has found its mark and gotten huge amounts of reward.
Yeah, that's true. But again, we just got started. No drinks yet. So again, he's going to have to build up to that advantage. Right now, it's looking like daRockReaper doesn't care about a word I have to say. He's playing this game, and he's taking the first round. I like it.
But that's sweet. The absolute finisher. If you don't block it, damn shame. Look at that one. More of these rocket discharge mixes really working out. We're over here in the corner. Look at this, my man. 11-second perfect. daRockReaper is rolling.
Slam dunk, just like that. And it looks like, yeah, honestly, daRockReaper's game plan, he's sticking to it. And why not? I mean, I guess it's a fair point. I have nothing to worry about if you have no drinks. Make me scared. And right now, we're seeing Yellowtail get a little bit of advantage going on, but just as soon as I say that, game's over.
Yeah, and you were talking earlier about, you know, Shun being able to set up. He got a big knockdown. Yellowtail chose to chase instead of going for a drink. Got another knockdown and then chose to drink there. And daRockReaper was like, Now I'm gonna challenge and just stop Yellowtail from getting anywhere. Oh, you seen what I've seen, brother. Frame one, he said, I'm going back to the top of the tier list.
All right, are we gonna see a 6-6K round starter? Come on, give it to me. I need something for Christmas, even though Thanksgiving is coming up. I'm skipping holidays because I want this. Give it to me, please. I just want to see how Yellowtail sets the tone here. I don't hate the Jacky pick.
How could you?
Yeah, it's hard to, right, with all of the opportunities that he has. I keep forgetting. Yeah, RayBladeX likes to set up the throw situation instead of the free launcher. Oh, that's just bad.
Brother,
yeah, I mean,
he was about to jump out himself anyway. What are we doing?
Yeah, I don't know about that. I don't know what game we're playing. This is you can't flow back in the ring. So
I don't know about that one, brother.
Yeah, I would hate for him to be out of the tournament because of that decision.
Yeah. Hey man, don't be cursing him. All right, daRockReaper though, looking like he's coming back. Tries to go for a beat knuckle. Yellowtail spikes him on the floor and real taking advantage.
Yeah, I like that. That was a really risky button to put out there, but that mid works out. 6BK works out. Oh, cha-cha kicks. A little Sockwell strat. I like that. That was fly.
He not
didn't work out
either.
Yeah, he said I'm just gonna let the few kicks rip. I don't want to be too unsafe here, and I'm so low in health. But right now, I mean, this Jacky pick is looking shocking, but functional. It's working. Oh, no, real punish.
Beautiful back dash. Okay, doesn't go beat knuckle, you know. Could have been something bigger.
Ooh.
Oh, my God. The back shot.
Yeah, that hurts. Oh, what a whip punish. And that's a ring out anyway, even if that doesn't kill. That works. That was sick.
All right. Listen, man, I see you got those flash kick execution. I didn't see any of that in game one. You know, you can do it after the round, but can you do it during the round? That's what I want to see. It's like those Akira players that do the one frame knee after the round, and it's like, that don't mean nothing.
Yeah, they do 13 of them. It's like, yeah, no, all that stuff is good. Well, at least I know you have a guard button. You should probably use it so you can win a game.
Hey,
no, that's hate. That's hate. My bad. You right. I'm retired. I'm on the mic now. I'm gonna be quiet. But I think this is an interesting decision. So I mean, honestly, what we're seeing from Yellowtail is quite simple. Stagger 6P, right? And he has the fallback of being able to stagger those strings, do a little bit more, see what happens, right? If you decide to press a button, beat knuckle is a prime example of what I mean by that.
Oh man,
yeah, it's working.
RayBladeX delaying a little bit too much right there.
We have a point there. It's not working out in his favor. Oh, misses a punish. Oh no, that's rough for the daRockReaper. Okay. Back throw, now what?
Base end of the wood. Uh-oh. The throws are really adding up for Yellowtail right now. Here we go with the 60K. Okay, flip into him. Oh, it doesn't get the bound.
Yeah, unlucky. 6P comes out. Both of them do it, so it trades. The low comes out, 2P. Disrespectful. I like it.
Yeah. Hey, we talked about it earlier. 2P, it pays the bills. Wasn't seeing it so much in pools, but now it is quite coming out. There it is, rocking it with the volcano upper.
I like him trying to crouch dash for the day. He was expecting to throw, it just never came out. That was a daRockReaper round right there, but it's fine. 2 rounds to work with. He could still make something happen here, Yellowtail. So, still has a chance here. Besides, he's going to want to play the mid-range. Ooh.
Shadow hammer, absolutely. He was talking earlier about how he made a name for himself with that button. He likes it as a big call out, and it has been working out. And yet again, Yellowtail rocking with the throws.
Yeah.
No duck.
Yeah, that's really important. You need to be able to duck that. So, you know, let's consider that a knowledge check. Okay, we're gaming. I have nothing to say about that. Listen,
you did it to yourself.
If you're watching this clip on X, Twitter, I can't wait to read the caption on that one, because I know whoever's doing the VF captions, they're gonna caption that. I want to see what it says. I don't know what. All right, we're just gaming. That's probably what it's gonna say. We're just gaming.
How about your foot to my face style? Crazy.
You said meet me in the park. That was crazy.
It's going down.
Round 1.
All right.
Ready?
Sumo ring. Final round game potentially for Yellowtail to advance forward. Sadistic. We got back throws coming out. I mean, Yellowtail is just partying. I do not tech. Oh, he techs. Never mind. That's actually fine in that situation because the combo didn't finish. What does he do now? 6K off the wake up.
That definitely wasn't the option. He definitely wanted the Shadow Hammer right there, but kept it together after the dash evade. Let's go, daRockReaper. Give me what I need. Keep us alive. I need game 5.
All right, here we go. Oh, we're pressing buttons. Yellowtail wants none of that. He's like, you know what? Every time you set up a situation, I'm just gonna do something.
Oh.
For example.
Yeah, bro, head over heels on the end of that one. He was in love with that round and himself.
Yeah, that was Christmas, right? I mean, 6K off the whiff. Life is good sometimes. Into a ring out, right? Gotta love it. Oh,
shuffle back. daRockReaper still alive from it. And the throw's coming back.
6P paying the bills. Back throw again. Oh, tries to get a whiff punish. Doesn't work out. He gets something.
Nice keep out for the Demon Dance. He's not allowing daRockReaper to play at his optimal space. He finally getting a counter hit, but nothing doing. Yellowtail challenging, breaking the stagger quick, and he just ran into my arms.
Yeah. Run up.
What is this, the Notebook?
That was a good reference. That's pretty good. All right. Okay. With PK punish, probably could have got more, but it's fine. Do what you can.
Some mix.
Ooh, beat knuckle. Oh, got caught ducking, and that's a hit confirmed. Back throw's coming.
Get under there.
That's a neutral.
Yup.
Okay, that's forward.
And that final ground hit seals the deal. Broken down to the clay and shattered. daRockReaper, you gave us plenty of highlights, but unfortunately, it's time for your lights to dim down for our bracket tonight. Arden, adamYUKI already taken round 1 off of black belt and already got him up against the wall in the Taco Palace, splashing him down.
Yeah. This is great for Adam. This, again, is a situation that he likes. There's that mid-range that he gets to play. This matchup is fantastic for him, for Adam, because, you know, he's somebody who's just naturally psychic when it comes to his throw breaks and his throw attempts, which means that he's going to just enjoy playing a lot of neutral, a lot of just hurry up and wait. He's going to sit there and relax. He's not going to get too aggressive. And you're going to see how this pays off for him. Look at the way he's going about this.
Extending those strings as well. BlackBeltSpartan getting a big launch right there. Trying to go for the 3KP. adamYUKI gets under it and finishing off with the low calculated cannon event.
Yeah. He's doing good so far. All right, next round starts. More pressure from Adam. That's probably the most aggressive we've seen him be so far. Forward throw break. I like this. Oh, that was good.
What a great backdash right there into the 4P+K.
Ooh, speaking of which, look at that. A nice little beefy kick to the side.
Seeing to the side.
Yeah, that was a good side.
Beautiful sidestep into the purple stuff. We like that. Extra guaranteed on that hit confirmability with the 6PP. And we already got a final round happening here.
Yeah, that's a fact. Can't believe we're seeing that. With that said, go to sleep. Oh, he tries to set the launch up. It doesn't work out. Forward throw break happens. 3P+K. He's trying to catch him steal a turn, and he finally does.
You do.
Stomp comes out. I think we back up.
Okay.
You still see? Okay, he got P6P to work. He got P6P to work. He did that 2 times. The reason why I said that's a risky thing to do, this is the reason. You have access to 2 ways to switch turns, switch positions, right? You have the back throw. He has 2 back throws. We're on ruins, closed fences, plenty of space. Let's see what Spartan does here.
You already know Lau has ridiculous amounts of damage when he gets the wall on you. Great backdash from adamYUKI. Perfectly spaced. If he had done that a little bit later, would have got caught with a backdash stagger, but we're on top of it.
Yeah. One thing that I think Adam is trying to check for, he has the read, but he's still just trying to make sure and verify, is the fact that overall, Spartan just generally does not like to break back throws. He only breaks forward most of the time. So he's checking to see, it's like, all right, is this really what's happening? And then once he realizes that it isn't, you see it all the time. More go to sleeps, right?
Yeah, I mean, you look at, you know, Lao Chang, Costume E, all that leather, you know, he's not trying to get wet on the Splash Mountain. That's exactly why he's not trying to get hit by that. And here comes that wall damage that we were talking about earlier, and the extra Oki on the end of it. Beautiful sidestep, but BlackBeltSpartan finishes the string and finishes adamYUKI's life bar on the top of it.
Right, I like the idea that he had there. Sadly, he was side turned, so that situation actually doesn't work out. But what he tried to do was, after K plus G came out from Lao, he tried to 2P to check the 50-50 mix-up. That does work on block, but not on side turn. So doesn't work out this time around. And then again, like I said, finally the forward throw works. He could have did toe kick hammer and actually won the round there, but 3K works. Plenty of range, gets the knockdown and gets the round.
Very nice, very nice. We're 100% locked in right here. adamYUKI staying right in BlackBeltSpartan's face, not backing up at all. No need for spacing traps here. I know exactly what you're gonna do when you want to do it.
And everything's just working, just like that. Adam, stellar defense, great reads, finds ways to get big damage and capitalize. Spartan's trying his best to press something and kind of get his momentum in his game going, but I don't feel like he's taking the moment to kind of see and get a beat on how Adam wants to play this and kind of slip him up and trip him. Again, kick cancels are available. There's many ways to, you know, break the defense with delayed attacks and things of that nature, but, you know, we're seeing a lot of aggression and it's not paying off right now for Spartan, but anything can happen.
You know, Spartan, he strikes me as somebody that really likes to stick to a game plan. Like, obviously, there's adaptation that he messes with, but he has a certain amount of options that he likes to go to. You know, like 6P, he like his 3P, the K plus G is working out here as well, and of course, 6P plus K. But adamYUKI is staying nice and tight.
Yeah, you can say the same thing about KK. We saw it come out a few times. We saw the sidestep. There's that KK again. He just doesn't want to guess. And Adam just doesn't care. He's like, all right, have fun. Do what you want. You've pushed me out. And now I'm going to capitalize off of the space that you just created for me. So it is what it is. And yeah, Adam takes that round convincingly.
Yeah, Adam not worried about none of the spacing situations he's trying to set up. More of the tsunami beat. Got a little bit more off of it than I expected in that situation. Extra.
Right, and again, once again, no respect for the way that Adam wants to play this, and just for that, you run into a counter hit, 2P off the sidestep, and a front back breaker. Just like that.
Spartan looking like he losing a couple of stripes off of his belt right here. Speaking of, adamYUKI looking like he took the belt off, slamming with it, saying you're not allowed to do none of that. He finna punish.
Yeah, I think in that situation, both players missed a chance to get some really great damage and a hard knockdown. We've seen it again. And that's actually an important knowledge check. If you're going to do double hammer and you're not going to actually punish that, yeah, why not just let it rip again? And he just won the game off of that. So again, I mean, rough happens, but either way, Adam showing why he is one of the strongest players in North America.
Finals on winner's side, but Black Alert had his number in winners semifinals, that final game. Here we go. You said it earlier, man. We're just digging into the bag, random selecting characters. Why he's choosing Pi here, I'm not sure. Maybe it's for those double palms, those quick mids that he has the capability to rock out.
True, 3P plus K will stop a lot of that unnecessary pressure, but again, it is -8, and GT does know that. So he's not going to let him get away with 3 pressure, even if there's a little bit of range created between them. Speaking of which, a great backdash, 4-6K plus G comes out. I like this. 6P comes out. Yes, great idea so far. Ooh, great 4-4 throw. And it's looking like he's got some kind of idea of what he wants to do in this matchup with Pi.
Okay. Nice. Really finishes it out with the 6-6K. P just sends it. GentlemanThief get a great punish on the end of it. And then here you go. We're back to the old staple. 2P pays the bills.
That's a fact. I think after that swipe, he was looking for maybe a Sabaki of some sort. Anything but nothing, but we got nothing there. Oh, he got caught ducking though. All right, let's see what Yellowtail continues to do. This round is looking great so far. Never mind. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said something.
Hey, man. Yellowtail came out here with that business pantsuit on, and GentlemanThief said, oh, I'm finna give you the business. On the back even was crazy, but Yellowtail with that 6P, that special 6P that Pi has, says, you're not going nowhere.
I like it. 6P works out. PK, the charge comes out. A delayed decision from that string. And it works out. 4 throw comes out. Once again, back in the middle of the screen. Ooh, lets it rip. Got caught pressing the button.
With the delay.
Yeah,
beautiful. Yeah. You get to charge that as much as you want to be able to track as much as you want. Yellowtail doing a great job of staying on top of GentlemanThief, ducking the strings, and GentlemanThief not allowing the throws to be any sort of a factor. Great challenge right there, and GentlemanThief finishing it off with just the perfect amount of damage. Do we see another character swap?
That's a good question to ask. I like the way that he used that 3P plus K from John, by the way. That was a good idea. Again, it's fairly safe, only -5, right? So has a chance to press more buttons and steal a turn there. The first time that he did it, GentlemanThief did steal a turn. The second time, Yellowtail was probably looking for a sidestep. It didn't come out. Didn't work out, but it's all good. I think, all right, we'll see. He's sticking with the pie here. See what he does with it.
A little shaky on the guard right there. Yellowtail getting caught up by the throw. Huge damage. Tries to go for the low wake up. GentlemanThief still getting the turn stolen on.
Yeah, it's really unlucky. 4K comes out, 3K comes out, and that's the first round for Yellowtail.
Bro, when you finish the round with the crumple and you just watch their lifeless body fall down, like you refuse to do the fatality, I like it.
Yeah, I do have a bad habit. I definitely OM and then just try to just let them know that they can still get this work.
Yeah, I could have done more, but I just felt like watching you fall like that. Speaking of, GentlemanThief really coming back. Rubber banding the momentum.
Facts. 2P comes out. I'm not guessing anymore. And I think that was a great idea. I mean, that second hit from Pi is a high. And he decides to challenge it. Oh, no duck. He did try to Sabaki there after that. Doesn't work out. And our first back throw from Pi comes out. I like it.
Finally using the 3P string as well. Wasn't using it quite as much in game one, but now utilizing it quite a bit more. More forward throws. Flip them over.
3K comes out again. 6K 2 times from GentlemanThief. Both of them getting clipped. It's a wild decision, but all right.
Working out. You see those red flashes. Yellowtail up in the round count yet again. Let's see if they can keep it together. GentlemanThief finishing out the strings and yet another one of those guard breaks.
Yeah, and that's a bit unlucky. I think towards the very tail end, actually, Yellowtail ducked, but it was just far too late. And finally, we see a reversal, which is probably the reason why he actually wanted to pick Pi for this matchup. I don't think he meant to jump there. That's unlucky.
Yeah, so tragic. It was just like an empty jump straight towards him too. Let's see if he can come back from that unfortunate misinput. Big Oki. he let him up.
I like that idea a lot. No, that was good. I mean, the pressure was already there. It was still John's turn. All right, I'm not gonna let you push me out with 6-6P. I'm gonna check that space with a parry. It didn't come out. That's a punish. That's not my favorite punish. That's actually rough. K punish there would have done more damage, but it is what it is. Back to mid-screen, virtual tracking. E, I don't even know if that was a crouch dash. That might have just been a fail evade there. Yeah, it was just a fail evade. That's unlucky, but a great punish from GT, spotting that, getting game number 2.
Bro, and that throw, making him smell the armpit right there, that's very unladylike of you. Yellowtail is choosing to stick with the pie. Very risky. We're not seeing Yellowtail Brad at all. Not expected for us tonight. Maybe it's a sign of things to come.
Yeah, again, you know, Yellowtail had a stellar performance this so far, and you know, there's a high chance, you know, if this doesn't work out, we'll see him next week in the second part of these qualifiers. But yeah, to not see him pick his bread and butter in this scenario, that's kind of a tall tale to do. But then at the same time, I don't think he expected to run into GentlemanThief in losers, as a matter of fact. That's kind of wild.
Yeah, and GentlemanThief once again sticking to his game plan. You hit the 6-6P, go for another one of those mids and crumple them. I know you want to duck on me.
Right. All right, 6P, gets the low. I like this a lot.
Oh, chopping him.
What a chop. All right, 4P plus K, I like it. Tried to catch him ducking or mashing, like maybe 2P or something on wake up. I like the ideas. I love the patience from both of them. Oh my God, you know, it finally happened.
Ain't active.
And it didn't work out.
Oh, no punish.
Okay. All right, lots happening. The low throw comes out. That was awesome.
10 seconds remaining. Both have
Another
about
low,
20%. Yellowtail is jumping at him. Hello? I cannot believe that GentlemanThief sat there and wait. He's like, why are you jumping at me like that?
Yeah, I think GT wanted to react there. He was looking for maybe a low. GentlemanThief having some of the best reactions in the game without a shadow of a doubt, but it's hard to react to nothing.
I love that. I love that. Yellowtail doing the unthinkable, the unpredictable, and that's exactly what you have to be in this situation. But GentlemanThief going heavy with the 6K. Sheesh! And one more round, and he makes it to loser semifinals. Yellowtail is hit it or quit it right now.
Yeah, this is the big one here. He's gonna have to come up with something. All right, 3PP comes out. Got caught trying to do something after that low sweep. Doesn't work out. No back throw for you. This is a lot of just, again, heavy lifting that this Pi is going to have to do in this situation. It's a lot, and it looks like he gets caught crouching. He doesn't even let him fall out the ring. He says, I want the damage. I want the ding and done. That's a 3-0 sweep for GentlemanThief with the John.
Honestly, man, with the way that VFNumbers has been taking a card out of adamYUKI's deck, swinging with these big launchers tonight. I'm loving what I'm seeing outside of what I normally see from VFNumbers, which is a lot more calculated kind of setup sequence style play. I really expect it to go down to the wire. adamYUKI, though, coming out absolutely swinging with a Louisville slugger. Home running round one.
That's a fact. So I agree with you on that. And I think one of the big tickets here in this matchup is going to be the ability for Numbers to properly punish Adam for the choices that he makes. If he lets anything go to chance, which he just did right there, getting that side turn purple flash. If he lets too many of those fly, Adam's going to get the chance to just clean this up for free.
Adam has gotten like 6 successful evades just in this round right here, but VFNumbers takes advantage with the throw game right there. I gotta expect to see some more of those tracking, those full circulars.
Yeah, that's a fact. K plus GP comes out, gets a front back breaker on wake up. That was a wild way to wake up. Just doing a 4-throw. Oh, what a duck. No beautiful immediate punish. I think so. If he was fast enough, he could have got a knee push there, even a PK there. Misses it, all good. Regardless, gets to go to sleep, realizes he's not gonna tech and gets a free down attack.
Dang, man. VFNumbers having some trouble up against the shell of the taco right now. Tries a step, gets thrown for his troubles. Another one. Get back to bed. What did I tell you? It's past your bedtime.
Yeah. At this point, Adam is just slugging it out, and he realizes that he has the leverage to do so. He can kind of put out whatever buttons he wants. And because of the way that he likes to stagger stuff, and honestly, because of the way that Numbers likes to play aggressively, it's a matter of just one little delay, let it rip, cash out.
Yeah, the situation that VFNumbers was in right there, you do not want to have your back against the wall right there. And so for Adam to go for the delayed strings, it just makes too much sense. And he wasn't really extending himself further than he needed to be able to take the dub. But now a little bit wider of a stage for VFNumbers to be able to get a little bit more of a setup. But this is go to sleep number 3. If I told you once, I told you 3 times already. Don't make me count to 5.
Yeah, that's a fact. Kenka Hook comes out, tries to go for the low P plus K. KPK, why are we getting hit by the second punch? What's happening, Numbers? Oh no! Oh no! This is going downhill immediately. I'm nervous for Numbers here. He does have some space to work with though, so I think this stage being picked from kind of to Numbers' benefit.
Yes, absolutely. And you see already he's using the spacing to his advantage. But adamYUKI not allowing any sort of setup. You get a knockdown, you get a pushback, and Adam is right back on you.
Just like that. I mean, it's not your turn. I was about to say, if you break the throw, side turn throw, you're still -6. You gotta respect turns. And Adam is just mauling Numbers right now.
Straight up going on a shopping spree right now. Anything you want. The lows are really paying off as well. Finally caught you ducking. Eat this tsunami. Beat a tidal wave of damage.
He did the Chief Flash special tsunami into tsunami. It works out so far. Oh, and the hammer. Again, I'm telling you, at this point in time, Adam is just partying. But again, you have to get him to sit still. You have to get him to feel pressure. If you don't do that, he's going to put some heavy buttons out there with no worries in the world. So, you know, again, punishes need to be there. The patience needs to be there. The poking needs to be there. If it's not there, yeah, this is what we're seeing.
Yeah, VFNumbers has not been able to put adamYUKI in a situation where he is feeling super pressured. And when he does, the 2P has really saved Adam from feeling any sort of actual panic. Look at the frame tightness, though. And then the Adam 6K. You knew it had to come out at some point.
Yeah, I mean, that's quite literally like why we said earlier you have to be frame tight. If you do too much, you are going to eat a 6K. Right now, you're going to sleep. That's rough.
To the floor.
Yeah.
That's a damn shame.
Wow.
Okay. VFNumbers, let's go. Get them calculations recalibrated, my man. There we go. We like that.
Yeah, it's looking good so far. Does get the corner situation. Catches Adam trying to box step and press a button. Doesn't work this time around. That was a good delay and stagger. And sign of life from Numbers. This is good to see. See how he comes back from this.
Ooh, caught him trying to go for the low at the very beginning. Already adamYUKI with his back to a cyclone. Oh, but we could do it all night long with the tsunami beat. We like that.
Yes. I'm a sucker for good foot positions. That sounds crazy. Nobody clipped that chat. Either way, getting the knee push there, getting the damage there, that was fantastic. Man, I love seeing great VF. And Adam right now is showing us exactly why he is one of the top players in the country. Oh, the backdash again! More of that big leg!
Number 3 after go to sleep number 5. adamYUKI is thriving here in losers quarterfinals. There we go with the neutral throw. Can we see a comeback from Los Números?
We'll have to see. This is what we need right now. 2P is paying the bills. We talked earlier today about how 2P wasn't doing too much. And it's a little bit late to work, but it's working. I'll tell you what.
When Numbers gets his space right, he's in the driver's seat. And exactly what we're talking about. Look at that. Perfect amount of spacing on the Oki. Good God, that's a lot of damage.
Yeah, got caught mashing, unfortunately. Counter hit damage comes out. That's a forward throw. And finally, Numbers is on the board with his first game. He needed to stop the bleeding, and that was the best way to do so. I like the adjustments that he made. I do like the damage that he got. As we said before, I'll say it again. I truly believe that the fact that he had a chance to play on a more open stage, not quite fully open like we're going to have right now on the river, but somewhere where it was open and he had some space to move around and not get 2P'd and counter hit and putting that 50-50 mix up. When he has those situations, he does fine. But again, I feel like it just takes one adjustment and that could be a different situation here. So here we go.
You already know Numbers is doing numbers in my heart right now. adamYUKI getting caught by the spacing traps. VFNumbers has studied for years to be in this exact situation. Reminder, you lose this one, you got to wait till next week to be able to qualify for the regional finals. So it's all on the line.
Yeah, that's a fact. And it doesn't get easier, being honest with you. So this is going to matter right now. He tried that tsunami 2 times in a row and it didn't work out. The front backbreaker will. All right, what are we doing? 6-6P off the wake up again. No punish.
Oh, he tried for another spacing trap, but the long range 2K stops any of that.
Oh, that's unlucky. So that first duck and low actually hit forward facing. So Adam was actually at disadvantage and he stole a turn with another duck and low. Numbers could have hit him and won that round. It's unlucky.
Could have had a bigger punish on that one, but we like that. Couple of them big launchers. First one off of the backdash, which we have seen him love so much. Actually, a little tiny backdash on that one as well. Let's go, Numbers. You know what I need.
Right, I feel like Adam might be feeling the pressure here. Fourth throw broken. Oh, that was a fantastic backdash. Oh, no. See, again, I gotta say, it's so interesting to see. Adam has been making some very interesting bets when he gets that counter. He does get a 50-50 mix-up, but he gives the turn up to go for something even bigger. And I'm actually surprised to see that.
I was about to say, Numbers being a little bit too active out here, but it really is working out. Stopping adamYUKI from being able to come at him. So active, my man, evasive, giving us a game 5. You already know VFNumbers is alive.
Yeah, that is insane, incredible, and really heavily needed. I know for a fact that Numbers wants this, especially after the throw that he had. I hate to say it that way, but the unfortunate throw that he had versus Crazydrunk, which would have actually had him in the regional finals here. Now he's back to final game. Adam looking for a way to close this out. Numbers is on the board 2-2, and he's got another stage with more spades.
Bro, it's time, and he starts out with a war crime. It's getting grimy out here.
Yeah. Okay. More pressure. Back throw comes out a little late. That's fine. I was going to say, there's not too much he can do there. He's still in front of him.
Ooh, nice step. Beautiful.
That?
Okay. adamYUKI once again going back to his stepping that he was doing a lot of back in game 1. He was way more active in the sideways movement back in game 1, and he's realizing he needs to go back to his roots. And another tsunami beat. That's number 4, bro.
Yeah, he's just letting him rip. I mean, why not? The walls there, he's gonna get some damage. Okay, he goes for the mix-up. PK, you gotta step that. You got it. Oh, and he's ready to PKP's rip. Okay, he's gotten into last resort mode. You don't see Jeffries do PKP too much. That last hit is a special high. If you get caught whiffing, it will hit you, but you can just duck it. Right now, he's betting the farm.
Yeah, going for those big tech roll traps as well. VFNumbers saw it coming, but unfortunately got hit by a couple of knuckles. VFNumbers is trying to go for spacing trap, creating space, and he's right back on top of it. Stagger getting broken, and yet another one of those 2Ks. So many such cases do we see that last bit of damage getting eked out by the low.
Big deal, a lot of space. How you feeling about this one?
Hey, we're on the river, and that one's gonna be tough. You don't tech roll, or you choose to tech roll in the wrong situations right here, and it's over for you. 2 interactions. And you already know both of these players are some of the most active players that we've seen in this bracket.
Yeah, that's a fact. And I mean, we haven't had the chance to talk about this just because the situation hasn't come up. But if there's somebody that does a fantastic job at drink management, it's Black Alert. He knows how to play the space. He knows how to keep the pressure. He knows how to deal with the shenanigans. But again, still, he's going to have his work cut out for him in a player like Crazydrunk. So it just is what it is.
37 drinks means he's got some Chowan action ready to go. Tries to go for the evasiveness off the backdash and gets punished heavily for it. And then the throw, continuing the map advantage.
Right, and that takes a drink. So again, he's going to be using those tools to his advantage. Flamingos just to stop some situations. Doesn't have a problem going back to neutral. I mean, he does have the life lead, and it gives him a chance to mitigate some things. He does it there and gets that round convincingly with 4 drinks to Shun's name.
Bro, he tried to hit the jump on it. And Black Alert was like, nah, son, we're not in the club right now. We are in the river, and you about to go swimming.
Yeah, that's a fact. All right, flip kick comes out. Knees come out. Neutral throw comes out. That's another drink. And we're going right back to the mid-range. And I honestly understand this situation from Crazydrunk. We've seen a lot of the top Japanese players do the same thing. It's like, all right, whatever. I'm probably going to lose this round. I'm going to hang out in the corner, get some drinks. Actually, it looks like Crazydrunk wants some more action. And he's going to get it. The pushback, mid-range. You got to come to me. I'm going to chill here. And great patience from Black Alert. Man, I just like the way he's playing this. Oh, no. That was a lot of range. That was so far.
And look at how he finished the round as well, allowing himself 6 drinks, and he's back in the driver's seat after that 1P. Let's go.
No punish on the mule kick, though. We've seen a lot of that as of lately. Just in general, a lot of players not properly punishing mule kick. Will this come back to bite him? The good stuff from Shun, because that's fair.
Yeah, tech rolling in just the right spot. Crazydrunk not tech rolling in the wrong spot, though.
I was gonna say, this is a decent place to be if you're Crazydrunk. Even if you lose the round, you're in a situation where you can get Chowan and a bunch of other things. He doesn't care. He's already forfeited the round. That's
you
not
cannot let him do this to you.
You cannot. And it's not even over yet. Okay, that's the worst. Okay, well, let's just see what happens. Because I mean, anything's possible. The right mix-up, things can work in your favor. I just don't know if you want to give him a chance to get free launches and Psycho Crushers. I mean, this is okay. That's a launch and that's a ring out.
Yup.
That's just why you don't do that.
Nothing you can do about
that's
that
just
one, bro.
why
Yeah, you cannot allow that. Yeah, that throw that you get from the laydown stance, giving you the guaranteed Chawan. That, brother. I mean, technically, you know, if he had 12, he had 24. It didn't really matter at that point. But you sat there and let him do that to you.
Yeah, 20 is nasty. That's just just too many safe launches, too many hit confirmable launches, too many great launches. I mean, we're just talking about the launches. Let's not forget past 20, we get a little bit of a damage buff. We get more options. You saw the low. You saw the Psycho Crusher. Just, oh my goodness, what are you gonna do?
Tough. Like tries to go for the launch on the whip punish. Nothing doing. Chop down to the sternum. Hey, that's an old man right there. You gotta be careful with him. He got lung problems.
Yeah, at this point, I mean, I don't know how he doesn't have liver problems the way that he's been drinking, but hey, you know, it is what it is. Sarah takes that round though. 7 drinks to his name. Couldn't get any extra.
Round 2.
But it's fine. Let's see what we have in round number 2. Black Alert decided to apply pressure immediately. I like this idea. All right.
Nice. Okay, catches him trying to lay down on the ground. 5 drinks is a really important situation to be in.
Ooh, I like that. -10. Sway back comes out. Great crouch dash. Gets the low. And he got caught swinging, so that's going to be
beautiful.
Kill.
Beautiful back dash into that low right there to get the knockdown. Excellent optimization. Black Alert now 2 rounds up on the board and already stopping Crazydrunk from getting into that more high territory with more Chawan possibilities. Still gets it though.
Yeah, I mean, that was a free punish for him right there. And, you know, at 7 drinks, okay, sure, you don't get the follow-up, but free Chawan, I'm taking the damage. It's a great launcher.
Now we're at 10. Okay, goes for the low. Cannot sway out of that one. Gotcha with the guard break throw. Ooh, yeah, caught you fuzzy.
Yeah, that was convincing. That move is just so fantastic. And if you can get that hit confirmed as consistently as Black Alert does, why not throw it out? The tracking's great. The properties are great. The damage is great. It's just all great. So
the option coverage.
That's a fact. So we're on a snow mountain. The hybrid, 16x16 when the gates are open. I think the spacing is going to work again in Shun's favor. I think even more so when the fences are down. Hopefully we don't see a situation where we're letting Shun get free drinks. But Black Alert showing that he can get so much damage and so much pressure when the walls are up. So again, this can go either way.
Popping him down here. Crazydrunk still fighting his way out. 1P doesn't go for the follow-up. Okay, can we get a kill here? Last hit, and then tech rolls into that mid. Perfect timing on that one. Excellent meaty.
Maximum damage and an Oki. As I said before, when the wall is there, he'll find the way. That's great damage. Neutral throw break. Wow. Okay, I'm getting tired myself.
He tried to go for another drink. Black Alert allowing it to happen. And now Crazydrunk at the proper spacing to force this mix. Gets the side turns. And then yet another one of those. We like it.
That was a sick way to steal a turn from Crazydrunk, but it makes it work. And then he gets the overhead for his troubles. That was nasty, but I like it a lot. All right. Back throw comes out. That's 1 drink. Now what? Oh, okay. I got a drink of a throw of my own. All right, let's go. 14 for me. Low high.
You take one. I got 4 back on the shelf. Take another one away. Side turn, guaranteed in that situation. You don't want to tech roll, so I take another 40 damage off you. Appreciate it. What in the googly moogly? Why did I whiff?
That's nasty, man. PPPK.
Oh, because of the hopper, yeah.
It was a hopper, yeah. It's painful. And like that, it's 19 drinks. We saw this last time we had a stage where the fences were down, or there was no fences whatsoever, but you know what I mean. This is hard, but it's possible. Let's see how Black Alert comes up with this. Oh my goodness, what a launch.
We like that. We got more knockdowns that we need to happen. There we go. Chawan guaranteed in that situation. Careful. Black Alert can still come away with it. Tough 50-50.
Oh no, another kill!
Okay, he still got it though. He still got it.
Yeah. Whew. This is a lot. This is good. This is how I wanted to win his finals to be. I am not disappointed whatsoever. All right, game number 3, and it's final round for one of these players to go up 2-1. I love the way both of these players are playing. This is a lot.
Crazydrunk throwing a lot of the 3P to see if he can get some counter hit. Great circulars going on as well. Trying to keep Black Alert with their back to the wall. Nothing doing though. Got the throw, perfect timing.
And he tries to catch something, but that sway back is too good. Already in animation, so he couldn't duck that on time. Actually, I don't think that one's duckable. Yeah, that one's not duckable anyway. Ouch. That's a painful way to lose, especially after he got that pressure. He just so happened to slip far enough away to not get caught. Crazydrunk will go up 2-1 on this race to 3.
The optimization of the spatial awareness is just masterful. Specifically, I gotta call out from Crazydrunk in that last interaction with that sway back into the mid, getting that launch. Nasty work. Let's see what Black Alert has to be able to combat it on the mid stage. Sending the 6PK, we rock it. Not going for the flamingo mix, going for a throw instead. Interesting.
Ooh, okay. Good decision. Finally, we had a chance to see that from Crazydrunk. Stopped it for the other option last time. All right, he's going to lose out on some drinks here, but he gets the damage, and I think that was a good idea. It's hard. Most people are breaking the throws where he can get some drinks to finish the round. That way he doesn't get any extra one. You know, Crazydrunk opting for the damage, says I'm going to get something. Does, and it works out. 7 drinks in, round number 2, and it's already looking like he's got a lot of pressure.
Oh, no.
The wall's there.
He's going deep into the stance mix-ups, the cancels out of the strings, crazy stuff here. What else could you expect from a man called Crazydrunk? He doesn't get to the double digits just yet, but he's plenty dangerous right now. Hit it or quit it right now, Black Alert. You got to get it done.
Right. This is kind of do or die for him. He's going to get the neutral throw. That's 12 drinks in. Obviously, Chowan is available. We keep calling it out because it is the best launcher in the game. You have to do it. But let's see how he goes about this, all right? Gets the counter hit launch on the down attack. Oh, what a whiff punish.
We like that. Okay, Black Alert still on top of it right here. We are signaling the comeback, but a lot more work to do. What's the opening gambit looking like?
Yeah. Interesting so far. Base is created. More pokes. He came in just to jab and walk back and get some drinks. I like the idea, but Black Alert closes the gap. Gets some pressure. I don't think this will ring out. I mean, yeah, I was gonna say if this was a lighter character, that would have worked out, but not so much on Sarah.
Solid punish on the low high right there. Could have gotten a little bit more, but kind of a messy situation. Into the corner. It's tough. Got to be able to get up right there. Beautiful side step to the left to be able to beat the half circular. But because Crazydrunk didn't go for the high, still had opportunities to stay on top of Black Alert. And there it goes. Crazydrunk into winner's side of our grand finals of North American Regional Qualifier number 2, part 1.
Like that again, let's not forget. This is to see who makes it to losers finals, as you said.
Round 1.
All 4 of these players that we have left, they've already qualified, but this is for seeding. This is for bragging rights. It's good to say that if you're a Team Strike First fan, the squad is in the money, but I gotta say, I have had a blast watching Adam play, not just this match right here, but over the last couple of weeks versus GentlemanThief. It has been exactly like this. Just straight unga, straight recklessness from both players, mostly from Adam though, who's getting more counter hits.
Stark contrast from what we saw in North American Regional 1 from adamYUKI. And speaking of though, GentlemanThief, rocking back to his roots of the genre, has really been playing that style that we know him so very well for. Great punish there from the 6K. Adam 6K, apparently not everybody gets hit by it.
Yeah, I mean, 50-50 situation, right? Gets 2P on counter hit, tries to fish for something, doesn't work out this time around. You know, sometimes you just got to make that guess. So, with that said, seen a lot of great guesses coming out from Adam so far. Again, it's just the amount of games that these two have played each other. I mean, it was in the hundreds at this point in the last couple of weeks. They've been grinding specifically this tournament out, and you can tell specifically by the way that Adam is picking his spots, the way that GentlemanThief is trying to switch up the ways that his fuzzy guards and things of that nature. Adam has that beat that we talked about, that GentlemanThief usually has. It's a lot, and we're seeing it come to fruition right now as we get into the next round.
Bro, what you saying before, the PKPs coming out from adamYUKI so early. GentlemanThief getting the backdash into the somersault at the beginning of this round here. These guys are certainly going in opposite directions of their normal adaptations here. They're really trying to make sure that the other one is caught off guard.
Oh, that is just, but you have to do that. Okay, wait. We got to stop there. Anything could have happened in that situation. I feel like this is like probably the 5th or the 6th time that Adam has called out hyperactive aggression, or just like, you know, fuzzy guard into a delayed 2P from GentlemanThief. And it doesn't matter if that ground throw hits or not. You want to get out of that situation, and it still puts you at like a parallel position. So it doesn't matter if that throw hits. Adam wanted that. He just so happened to benefit and get the ring out. That was great for him.
It was absolutely solid options and great awareness of the little minutia of the delayed interactions and those delayed 2Ps that you were talking about earlier. Look at him, long range, gonna get that punish, splashing them down.
Yeah, I like it a lot. 3P plus K is paying the bills now. We talked about 2P, but now Jeffrey's using 3P plus K. Delay comes out, 3P plus K again. He wants to fish for a neutral throw, but he's like, you're probably ready for that.
Okay.
Oh,
able to break that stagger from the 60K. Still, GentlemanThief comes away with it. I really thought Adam was gonna come away.
Yeah, that was a missed punish opportunity. Once that high came out, that was an easy knee push, right? Like that's 4K. You don't see it though. Kenka hook, great crouch dash, fuzzy guard. I mean, Adam is still playing at his pace. He's still playing very confidently, so it's not too much of an issue, but still, just to see rounds get lost like that, it's heartbreaking sometimes.
Notice how much they are disengaging from one another, even though a lot of it is still being played at range 0 here. They are allowing each other little bits of chances to breathe and trying to get those big callouts. Great duck into the P plus K punish, really trying to finish those strings, and I'm stealing that turn back. Thank you very much.
Yeah, not this time, unfortunately. GT just didn't care. He said, I'm busting out. I really don't care what happens. And that worked out to his favor there. So good stuff from him. Great patience from Adam. Gets the neutral throw because of it. I like the way he's fishing. I was going to say, Adam's fishing a little bit too heavy now. I like the 3P plus K option when he was using that. But he got a little bit too aggressive here. Ooh, and it might bite him in the butt this time around.
Bing bong. Okay. GentlemanThief getting the hit confirmed there. I like it. Okay. This is one of the things that I love so much about Virtua Fighter is your ability to hit confirm so many different strings, delay so many of the strings in so many different rhythms and capabilities. It's why we keep coming back, man.
Yeah, that's a fact. I mean, and then that it just feels so rewarding to your execution or to your knowledge and things of that nature when you get those things. It pays off so much, and then you get your turn, you get to play some more. It benefits you to practice that, make it happen. And it's great to see that there's a game that allows you to do that and then keep so much momentum going. Like, it's great to see. We saw it right there from 4KP.
Yep. And the interactivity. Okay, catching them. Going with the charge K for the Oki, and there it is, finishing off that string. GentlemanThief finally up in the set.
All right, that low chop gives you a free chance to get extra damage, and then you still have to worry about 3K, which leads to a knockdown and also would have killed. I mean, 50-50 mix-up. You gotta guess. Guess is wrong. It's all good.
adamYUKI hitting us with a double 2P throw, the classic. Ooh, counter hit on the death side, finishing adamYUKI's capabilities. Okay, a lot of fuzzies happening here. Tries to charge, Adam challenges immediately.
Oh no. Oh, PK? Okay, all right. I was gonna say it was a matter of time where Adam would start stealing turns as well. That was a great P plus K. You can do it to me, I can do it to you. What's up?
That 2K has been really working out a lot for Adam tonight.
That's a fact. I like it. I mean, ducking low, great low. It's an actual true low that ducks. But I call it ducking low.
Long range.
And yeah, I was gonna say, and that's another thing to keep in mind. It's a long range. Now we did see a missed opportunity to properly punish, and that's probably why we're seeing GT lose this round here. But regardless, I mean, you still got to put that button out no matter what.
Ready, go!
Got to. All right, GT, I need you to turn on the Shelby. All right, I need you to turn the V6 on, because adamYUKI is looking like he is trying to mix up the track on you.
Ooh, it's the first time we saw a reckless toe kick there. So, you know, with that said, GT did not have enough information, realizing that he did just let that rip. Again, in this game, with the Revo changes, toe kick now is -10 on block, so that is a guaranteed throw attempt if you let that whip, as compared to -8, where you can just do it again, right, and get that splash on counter hit. So, gotta be careful with it.
Ooh,
and we're not seeing too much of it here.
We like that.
Well, 3 P plus K's back. I'm happy. More of that, please.
Oh. Delaying the second hit of the string to be able to get the third one guaranteed. Got the somersault punish. Adam's so good at breaking that stagger, but huge extra damage on the end of it. Tries to go for that low swipe that you've seen him use so many times at the end of the rounds. adamYUKI trying to box step with the long range string. He went for broke on that one.
Not the Hema, John. No way. We're getting hit with that still? That's painful. And keep this in mind, if that got blocked, that's super punishable. So, yeah, that could have been, that was literally live by the sword, die by the sword kind of scenario right there. That was a nasty way to try to close in the gap. But it worked out for GT. He is up 2-1 on this race to 3. Wow. It's just wow.
I mean, it's a solid keep out option. You know, do your 3-hit strings, and you know what? If it gets blocked, I die. I'm not worried about it at all because I have confidence. Okay, right. Nice 6 XP to be able to get out of there, but adamYUKI is doing a great job keeping GentlemanThief on his toes, staying so active. The 2P, once again, paying the bills.
That's a fact. That is an undeniable fact here. So, see how GT gets this next round going. He's going for a lot of pressure, switches sides, 4 PP. More pressure. I mean, yeah, Adam's gonna have to just fight his way out of here, and I think GT's aware of that. He says, you know what, I'm fine with that. Got plenty of life lead. Even if I eat a 3P plus K, this is full fence. You're not gonna switch sides on me for free anyway. I'm fine with that. Let's just get the pressure. Let me get this high counter hit damage going and close this round out.
More of these tilt-a-wheel backbreakers right here. adamYUKI has been succeeding with a lot of them. Not as much of the go-to-sleeps or splash mountains. And look at that. As we speak about the throw, just putting him up against the gate and does not wait at all.
I wouldn't wait if I was him as well. Speaking of not
putting all of his weight into these strikes, though. Lord have mercy.
Sheesh. All right, finally, a chance to breathe. Front back breaker, just like that. GT's get too aggressive, and he eats another front back breaker. So, I mean, again, that's another standard Adam round where you feel like you have a read and an adjustment, and before you know it, he's made so many micro adjustments that just clip you that you don't know what happened and the game's over like that. 2-2, just that fast.
Yeah, dude. You think that you got it all ready to go, you sidestep, and then out of nowhere, your worldview turns 360. Why am I looking at the sky all of a sudden? Oh, my neck. You know, I know y'all been checking out Absolute Batman, but we've got different kinds of backbreakers out here. Goes for the low high, it works out.
Yeah, that's a fact. All right, Adam tried something on delay, but GentlemanThief checked that space with 4-6P. He was already backdashing, so it was just a matter of pressing 6P to get that situation, and it works out just like that. Wow, game 1 immediately. Round 1 immediately, excuse me.
Another one of those 4 BKs. Yup, tries to go for the Oki with the charge. adamYUKI's doing a great job using the throws, and look at him catching the corner with the threat extra 50%.
Yeah, he left some damage on the table, probably to get himself a mix-up. Risky to do. Chases, I like that idea to chase with jab. More P plus K, more ducking low. Just pressure.
Low. Insane. Knowing when GentlemanThief wants to backdash every single time, he keeps calling it out.
It's doing a fantastic job so far. I like this a lot. All right,
Classic.
2P, 3P plus K. There it is again. I really like that button when he's using no whiff punish. Ouch.
No. A4PK. Slugging. Ooh, what a crazy needle thread right there in between the double 2Ps.
Yeah, this is so fun to watch. I haven't pointed this out yet, but both of these players come from the school of very reactionary defense, we'll call it, right? Like that's a prime example of exactly what I'm talking about. Both of them pretty keen to holding down, and if they see something come out in just a flash, they'll pretty much stand and block it on reaction. So it sets up some gnarly situations where it's like, I'm gonna meet you downstairs and I'm gonna get some lows, or I'm gonna get some cheeky mids, and we're seeing that right now. 6P and a 6P, we are on a final round right now.
Yes, sir. And we saw adamYUKI go for the splash mount there, his first one of the set, really calling out GentlemanThief's throw breaks. And look at this, the damage, and you got to deal with that. Tries to go for the Adam 6K, and it's not working out. adamYUKI's still alive, though, if he can get himself out of this wall. He's trying to fight his way out, but GentlemanThief struggling. Another splash mountain.
What sick defense. Okay, I like it. You got to go for the axe kick. We haven't seen it come out at all. GentlemanThief, with the smartest thing he can do, if he did a kick after that rollback, it definitely would have hit on counter hit. That's not what we saw. We saw the rollback. Nothing came out. Free punish. That was a stellar match. I cannot believe that was not grand finals, by the way.
Bread.
Yeah, I like this pick. I like this pick. You know, a little bit more stagger, a little bit more stutter steps, and even more importantly, we have a kick sabaki. You can't keep throwing out those legs and those flamingos as willy-nilly as you wanted to. I can catch those and get a big punish. So big change. And also, this is a matchup that honestly, I feel like GentlemanThief has been studying a lot, specifically Brad versus Sarah. So he likes this. He likes this. This is good for him.
Yeah, and it definitely was John versus Sarah in winners final. So now the fact that he has Brad as a completely different flavor, even genre, honestly, of striking character to be able to fight back against Black Alert's Sarah, their only main, that's going to be big.
Yeah, and truthfully, you know, we're going to address the elephant in the room. I feel like if there's one character that GT's been playing a lot of, especially since he switched to the leverless, it's been Brad. So to see him back on, which honestly I would now call his main character, I like this a lot for him. I mean, if not that, we got Akira, right? So I think that's fantastic. I think all of these characters are in shape. He's shown this time and time again, so it's no big deal. And honestly, already, I just like the way he's going about these matchup choices. He's got a lot more mids that he can stagger and poke with, the same way that Black Alert was using the kicks.
Yeah.
And a few other ways to chase down strings with the slip and sways and things of that nature. I mean, there's just a lot of great tools that John just doesn't have. So this is awesome.
Ooh, he's got some great call-outs here. Had the 4-6K plus G just slamming Black Alert earlier. Black Alert really mixing up and delaying the timings on the strings, but GentlemanThief not really allowing himself to be put in that mix as often. Ugh. Death Scythe.
Okay, gets the knockdown. Mid comes out, catches an evade. That's the second time he's tried to go for an evade. I think that was an evade in that situation, but regardless, GT decided he first with a neutral throw he was going to check that space. The second time, and that was a great option select, I'm going to step with this kick that's going to beat out any jabs that you try to do, and it's also going to beat you on that side if you step down one more time. Gets the round, cleans the game up. First game goes to GT.
Yeah, I respect, you know, he got the death side counter hit on the side step, dropped the combo. He said, hold up. Let me get another one of them. Let me show y'all what I can do. All right, this is losers finals right here. We can't be dropping combos. Let me make y'all aware we got those. GentlemanThief now on the low fence versus Black Alert. This could be good for Black Alert because some of those flamingo enders, they don't pop you up quite as high. But you know what? Same with Brad with the 9K plus G.
Yeah, that's a fact. He didn't come into play right now. There it is again. Side, boom, boom, boom. Okay. Lets the combo drop. I mean, he could have got the push. It's the backdash and immediately gets a whiff punish. I mean, just look at that. Look, that he had plenty of time to get that whiff punish. And that's what I mean. That I was saying earlier, especially in that Adam versus GT matchup that we saw earlier, where if you have a chance to get a whiff punish and things of that nature, you don't get that many opportunities at these ranks. So you got to make it happen right now. And that was a great bait there from Black Alert.
Yeah, he had perfect spacing, GentlemanThief, right there. There we go. That's the button that has been getting Black Alert the majority of their big red against the opponent, right there, that double kick. GentlemanThief not able to come back and readapt after that knockdown, even after the slipping mix.
Yeah, it's pretty unfortunate. All right, neutral throw to start off the round. Tries to get something off the sidestep, doesn't work out this time around. I don't think the shake came out in time, which is why he got hit with that counter hit, but it is what it is. Oh, that's all side turn too. Oh boy, oh man, so much is happening right now. And it looks like GentlemanThief is gonna weather this storm. Great sidestep break, and he gives up his turn with
on the counter hit, and then the machine gun gut punches. Ooh man, guttural. Black Alert now not having the time that he was having back in winners finals. I'll tell you what.
Yeah, this matchup's a little bit rougher. I mean, he wants to go for the same game plan, which is something that I respect. But the tools to kind of stagger and stop the pressure that Black Alert wants to get started is just a lot to deal with. So step kick comes in. You have to respect what he decides to do next on side turn. I mean, it's just a lot. Oh, that's a pun. Oh, no, he wanted the launch.
He wanted the 4-6K plus B. Damn shame. That's actually kind of difficult. I understand what happened right there. I think he just accidentally caught the neutral in the middle of his 4-6. So tragic. But that just means Black Alert has more opportunities.
Yeah, this is an opportunity to seal this second game. And you've seen earlier, you really don't want to give Black Alert that opportunity. So, yeah, this is
counter number 4.
It's working. And I like it, right? I mean, we're seeing the steps, and the call out has been, we're getting those evades. You specifically like to evade in this direction. Now I have Death Scythe in that position. I can check that, and even if I don't, it's still my turn. It is what it is. But as I say that, Black Alert, we said you can't give an opportunity to come back, is going to clutch out and get the game.
Okay. Bro, real talk. Just a couple of rounds ago, I was like, damn, Black Alert is getting rolled over, but it's all about staying composed. And when you get that momentum, you keep with the foot on the gas pedal, and Black Alert has been consistently doing that. And the Oki has been so differentiated on both sides. We got slipping mixes, we've got, look at the Jackal straights at the beginning, and Black Alert, I can't wait to see what he does to bounce back.
He's gonna have to do a lot. And now, oh, I was gonna say betting a little bit too big. We saw that earlier, by the way. Unlucky combo drops from GT. The wall is there too, so big conversion, lots of damage. You're gonna have to guess on wake up. Unfortunately, made the right read, just timed it wrong, so he doesn't get the meaty setup. There's a lot of active frames on that flip too, so that's just unfortunate.
Yeah, and he wasn't able to get over the low either. It was just a little bit too early for the worst situation. GentlemanThief with his back to the wall, now gonna get some extra damage from it.
Good. All right, back turn mid, trying to find something. Has plenty of space and health to work with, so he doesn't have to overextend, and he doesn't, which resulted in him getting that round. Great stuff to Black Alert so far.
Yeah, man. But just like you said, man, the stakes are still very high because you want to be in that top seed. This might even be a more important match than Grand Finals.
Yeah, without a shadow of a doubt. Because I mean, we just don't know who's gonna make that top seed later on in that second part of this qualifier when that happens next week. You might get a favorable matchup if you play early on. So yeah, this is a big deal. I agree with you. See what happens.
Little jab will do ya. Little bab. GentlemanThief. 1 round away from getting the game lead. There we go. Yet another one of those hit confirms from Black Alert. You gonna tech roll for me, I'll tell you what.
What a great punish right there. Catches the back roll, realizes the kick comes out. That is minus 15. Immediately gets the punish from the walls right there. Easy damage. And just like that, we're already caught back up in rounds.
Ready, go!
Conservative. No more than needed. Oh, not that time. Finally gets blocked.
Oh, wow. Okay, 3 PK comes out finally. I love that move. I hate that move on daRock, but love it on Brad, by the way. I don't think daRock has that move anymore, but if it did, that would be cheap. I don't know why I'm talking about daRock right now. We got a crazy match going on, and it looks like Black Alert has found the chance to punish that Hive. That was awesome. Great stuff from Black Alert, keeping the composure, getting the game 2-1 and loses finals. GentlemanThief is going to have to come up with something here if he wants to keep this going.
Bro, he was ready to punish that move, dog. That was no hesitation whatsoever for Black Alert. And now it's looking like Black Alert finally back on top yet again. Let's not forget, back in winter semifinals, it went down to final round. Black Alert taking it over GentlemanThief. Do we see it happen again? Look at GentlemanThief back on the Jean, and we're on the Taco.
50% already, and that was off a PK piano. That was nasty. And I like this idea. I mean, down 2 games, decides to switch. He's locked in for the rest of this set. Anything can happen here. And I forgot to mention this, he gets the Palace here. So he's going to have the walls to his favor. Side turn setup is going to be immediately available to him. This could go either way here. I feel like this game is going to be pretty convincing and go to GentlemanThief. I could be wrong. But the last game is really the big deal here.
Yo, got the charge into the low. Beautiful amount of damage. Chop, eh? Get you good with that extra stagger. Black Alert finally gets out of there, though, with the low crush. But nothing doing with the full circular wake-up kick. GentlemanThief comes back and stops any opportunity for the comeback.
Yeah, that the sway back was a good idea. Tries to get out and bait something, but, you know, so much range on that wake-up high attack, and that was an actual true punish. So yeah, that just ended up working in GentlemanThief's favor, but we're still going here.
Yeah, and all right. Just seeing it right there. Black Alert used it against him. Going with the low yet again. Luckily for Black Alert, he didn't get wrung out, but unfortunately, the double demon paw, and that's all that you saw. GentlemanThief allowing us the game 5.
Yeah, I'll say it. That's kind of the way that I saw this one going. Interesting read that GT made. Going for the charge attack into the low high 2 times in a row, and nothing. I mean, a lot coming from it, but Black Alert not doing too much about it, just deciding to eat that mix up 2 times in a row. That was shocking to see, but I really like the way that was closed out. Kept it safe, kept it simple, just in case the step happened. Has a chance to track with another attack. Also has a chance to save himself from getting run out. I mean, really solid, stellar play, but now we don't have any fences. We don't have any walls. We have an open stage and a pretty big life lead for Black Alert.
This is where true virtual fighters play, dog, where every interaction could be your last. Finally, Black Alert going for those plasma sword mixes on the Oki. Hasn't been showing that almost at all. Great duck under the second hit, the low high, not natural combo. GentlemanThief locked in.
Yeah, he's been calling out once again. I mean, we saw this with the Brad, but we're seeing it once again with the John, calling out those sides and steps, those fail evade attempts. Maybe they're just evade dash cancels. Maybe they're just immediate evades that are getting punished with the throw. Regardless, though, GentlemanThief clutches up and takes that round right back. Even though it looked like Black Alert had the life lead. And he gets caught. Okay, I said this before, I'll say it again. 6-6P comes out. The last game that we saw, Black Alert was not watching his feet. Counter hit 6-6P and a 4P plus K. That's the way that you get that launched, by the way. It finally paid off because it does.
Yep. And that exactly game 4 set up for game 5 to be able to make Black Alert duck in that very clutch, important situation. GentlemanThief forcing that final Oki and not finishing the string so that he can get the tech roll set up. And GentlemanThief now in his rightful place in grand finals versus Crazydrunk and guaranteeing himself a winner's side seeding possibilities. But here we go here. Grand finals. Crazydrunk on the Shun D, of course, in winner's side versus GentlemanThief on the classic John Cujo. It's going to be a horror movie. Keep your eyes on it.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot and pretty much an uphill battle. I mean, so many things that Shun needs to manage and deal with. And in the meantime, somebody like GentlemanThief, you know, if he sees a whiff of you giving up space and you trying to go too heavy for drinks, just like that,
you saw
he'll
that,
find
bro?
a way. He'll find a way to get a whiff punish and just close that gap and take the game. So you have to play not just frame type, but space type against GentlemanThief here.
He was not falling for none of that. Crazydrunk tried to go for the backdash sway spacing trap. GentlemanThief was like, you go ahead and do all of that. I'll take my punish when you're done having fun.
Right, literally in the sweet spot. I'm talking about max range 3P plus K. So that was awesome.
Yeah.
And the roll, I forgot about the roll. Right. If you try to set up that lay down situation and he gets the read for it, he can easily just roll in. And if he doesn't hit you, he gets to take pressure. That's an interesting way to use that tool. I like that a lot from GT.
Bro, that's crazy how far Shun popped up after he got the lay down punish with the 2P. And it was like, whoa, why'd they go way that far up? It must be the strength of John Cujo. Double 6-6P. Ooh, somersault just a little bit late on it. Can still keep it together with the half circular. GentlemanThief with his back up against the wall. And he might be losing it all. Be careful here.
Yeah, that's a hell of a round and a hell of a way to win, too. He gets a free lay down off of that combo. Especially because he said, I'm not gonna, he made the read. It's like, you're not gonna tech roll. I've seen Fudo and Itazan do this. I'm gonna get my free punish, get some drinks. And just like that, Crazydrunk is now in the game and he has 10 drinks.
Oh, the big throw. Jumping over. Didn't get what he needed. The tequila tornado not working around. Okay, chopping him down. GentlemanThief knowing that you're gonna duck in that stitch. Sheesh.
I think that was a delayed 2P too, but regardless, he's like, all right, you woke up with no button. I'm going to check the space with 3P plus K. Even if it's blocked, like I said before, not very negative. So he gets not just a chance to steal a turn, but steal a pretty deep button. He can do it again if he wanted to and get that launch going. So, you know, plenty of life to work with. I mean, there's a lot of things going in his favor. GT looking real comfortable in this matchup. I think that was a 3-1, right?
Yeah, it was. It was. Wow. Crazydrunk only got one round on that one. Okay, low high, starting it off early. Drink number uno. Getting a lot of good side turn situations, but GentlemanThief had great spacing.
All right, 6-6P takes a drink too, which is painful. Okay, 5 drinks in, still doing some poking, trying to find a way to get some damage before KP comes out. And the read, that's almost a ring out. Not too well. Okay, all right. You got to be careful. GT is going to mash.
Careful. Nice tech roll. Crazydrunk staying in control. Oh my God, I can't believe the throw whip right there. And then goes for the low, sitting down. Man is not being funny. He ain't trying to clown. Round 1 for Crazydrunk.
Yeah, that was a wild way to finish that round. And that was actually a pretty good read from GT too. He saw nothing came out and he was just going to stand and block, but the throw didn't work out. So yeah, just like that.
Really great job. He's like stepping into the situations that are not super great. Like you would expect him to step in the other direction to get away from the wall, but he's stepping into the wall to stop those half circulars from John.
Right. I mean, very, very, very tentative to foot positions. Understanding that if he did try to step there, he's going to get worked. So he's going to finish. Okay, I like the way he finishes. Real light, no slide. Quick recovery. He can sit down, get 6 drinks. We're at 15. Oh, here we go.
Not enough. Okay, beautiful step on that string. Could not get up there fast enough. Damn shame.
Yeah. 17 drinks though, and he's got the wall pressure. I was gonna say if he can just get some situation where he's plus frames, he can get some damage going. Yeah, that's free. As soon as he got that counter hit, the wall was right there, and you know John does have that floaty kind of property on the wall where he just kind of
that heavyweight
won't fall. Right, he just won't fall fast enough. Yeah, Crazydrunk capitalizing. That was a quick 3-0.
Absolute. You know, something that I've been seeing a lot from Crazydrunk, when he knocks you down, he's not waiting and sitting back to drink very often in this set. He is rushing you down. Dash up throw, dash up neutral throw. He's not allowing GentlemanThief any chance to breathe.
Yeah, I think that's the right way to go about it. You got to keep your foot on the gas, especially on a stage like that where you already kind of don't have enough space. The last thing you want to do is give him a range where, you know, a quick 4KP and suddenly you're just wrung out because you flew halfway across the map, right? So fine, stay in there, add some pressure. You're doing pretty good on the drink management anyway. See, and that's what I mean. You got to be careful where you decide to put that button out. I don't know how he didn't get the kill, but he got it there. Wow.
Sheesh. Yeah, I didn't have the ability to take all the drinks off of Crazydrunk, but you have two. No big deal. I'll take that. Walls are down. Let's see what we got.
All right, Chop comes out. 4 PP. Oh, tried to whip punish something. No back throw for you, but a neutral throw for me, says Crazydrunk.
Okay, I'm gonna drain. You're gonna whiff on me. Appreciate you. I'll take another one of those drinks. Great evade. GentlemanThief delaying the string. No combo to finish it off, though.
Yeah, interesting that he jumped there. I don't know if that was a missed input or anything like that, but, you know, yeah, he doesn't have a mid to low. He has a mid to high and a low to high. Oh, he got the extra drink. Wow, okay, it's cool. So we're at 4 drinks here.
Nice.
And I think GT is up 2 rounds. Yep, GT's up 2 rounds. This is going to be heavy. Oh, yeah, the chase down. Very nice.
Yup, great evade. Even on the charge. Crazydrunk fighting his way out with a low high.
All right, 7 drinks in, 4 throw. Chase down immediately. Get back here. Oh, man.
Trying to go for that homing option, not working. And GentlemanThief said, you like 3 O's, do you? How about one for you?
Yeah, returns the favor. And on a stage where there's plenty of space for Crazydrunk to work with. So that's a pretty heavy and big deal. Okay, I mean, you asked for the reset. It looks like it might be happening here. GT only needs 1 to make that happen, but Crazydrunk is not out of the fight just yet. You get ready to play on the city here.
Bad man, immediately dashed up, got the neutral throw and 3 drinks. And the low highs, they're not gonna stop.
Yeah, at all. Meaning, why not? You get a free knockdown, get some pressure, make some space. Life is good sometimes. I mean, actually, it's not right now. We're seeing PK punish, 4 PP. You gotta respect that on side turn. That's just the way it works. And just like that, he's back down to 1 drink.
Round 2.
Yeah, after that throw, and the finishing. Crazydrunk finally getting punished for the low high. That took a lot of damage too. That's like the worst possible situation for you.
Right? Do you see what I mean by like if you can duck it, you have to be ready at all times because that's the benefit. You just 6K, what is it? 16, 17 frame mid, quick punish and all that damage. That's fantastic. Both of them trying to fish for that parallel, that setup, that unblockable.
Well, you don't stop doing it.
Now. Yeah.
You got to keep that low high in your pocket. GentlemanThief is definitely in the pocket. Got his eyes locked in on the Grand Finals Cup, trying to stay so that he can get to that #1 spot.
I like the way that GT started that round. It didn't work out, but he tried to go for a mid-punch Sabagi just in case Crazydrunk did something, and he did it. It just didn't come out in time, which is unfortunate, but that's just a cheeky way to start. That's the 2nd time we're seeing GentlemanThief bust out with 6K.
Yeah.
Just like that, we got a reset.
Just like that, got it with the reset. GentlemanThief giving us what we need, the maximum amount of games that you could desire. Now, Crazydrunk has lost a little bit of steam on his Oki game and has not really been able to pressure GentlemanThief quite as much in the last couple of games. So GentlemanThief has been straight up foot on the gas pedal and the steering wheel is locked into the forward position.
That's a fact. Speaking of which, we got a 4 throw coming out. Just like that. More drinks for Crazydrunk. He's on to 3. He's trying to find something, and I honestly like this stage. Well, you know what? I take that back. I forgot watching John here, who has a lot of side turn situations. This is gonna be rough for him. Let's see what Crazydrunk can do here, though.
GentlemanThief could have had that round already, but unfortunately, Crazydrunk fell off the combo a little bit early. Tried to catch him with a meaty, nice little sway back, and there goes the PK. He just knew.
Yeah, he said, all right, I got this. The elbow comes out. You might try to throw me. I have enough life to deal with whatever. I'll figure it out. Low high. Another low. Mid, that's plus. Respect. This time around, he lets the kick rip. Another low high. I mean, this is a very, very Shun round so far.
Yeah, that was a little crazy on the Oki there from the PP string, but Crazydrunk allows GentlemanThief to get up, tries to go for the big crumple to be able to get some extra drinks, sitting down on him.
I do like that. It's like, I've got you to freeze so many times. I'm going to get the offensive move. I'm going to get you to press a button. Great step from Crazydrunk. Oh, that is rough. A whiff Choan. You rarely see it. And then the second gets ducked. The second hit gets ducked, punished immediately. Painful, painful. Oh my God, again with the bust out.
Dang. Just when Crazydrunk was starting to be in his bag, doing some of those roll mixes, GentlemanThief was like, no, you ain't doing none of that. Sit back down.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. He put a hole in it. It's just like, all right, I got this covered. Okay.
Yeah, he's definitely filling the gaps. 100%. Gets over the swipe that GentlemanThief loves to use at the end of the round. Perfect usage.
Round 4.
It's a great read and a great way to finish the round. Ends up laying down, gets 15 drinks to his name. Has a lot of great tools under his belt, one of which
18.
Okay, that was meaty. And then there's the other good stuff.
Oh yeah, he's spending it. Got the launch, but unfortunately was a little bit aerial. The side turn guaranteed. You had the tech roll in that situation, or you eat the 3P follow-up, and there you go. Crazydrunk. Not feeling too bad about losing that last set, because at the end of the day, this is the set that matters.
That's a fact. This is the one, and he does have that advantage. All right, now let's see if he can get some home court advantage. We are on the river, Shun stage. Plenty of space to work with, although we've seen already that GT is somebody who's not afraid to dash in and close the gap. Actually, truthfully, we've seen Crazydrunk wanting to play at that zero range most of the time.
A lot.
So, yeah, I like the way he's going about it.
Yeah, he hasn't been using a lot of those crazy space traps, because like at the very beginning of the grand final set, he tried for that, and GentlemanThief was like, nah, man, you're not going to catch me with some of that. You need fundamentals, you need nooch, you need timing, you need spacing.
Yeah, that's a fact. And I like the way that GT decided to control his space. Very Abare there. Decide I'm just going to steal some turns, make you fight me head on. A little disrespectful, but hey, look, it's like what? You block, get wrung out. It's not worth it. I'm not going to let you get drinks either. You're just going to have to beat me with raw skill here. So neutral throw comes out finally. So now we're seeing some drinks on the board. See what Shun does with this. Ooh, what a punish.
On the cartwheel. Great evasion. GentlemanThief catching it. Anything you wanted to do, I have plenty of follow-ups for the rest of this string to do what I need. GentlemanThief trying to come back here, and Crazydrunk only with 3, count them, 6 drinks.
Yeah, I like this. Okay, catches the low high. This time he does a safe option with 4 KP. That still will take a drink, so it's no big deal. But, oh, this is gonna hurt. Say yeah! All right, walk up. The 3K, virtual tracking.
Again, GentlemanThief not allowing any of the chicanery. No crumple. Very nice for GentlemanThief. Drunk trying to backdash out of there after the 3P it works out. Final interactions, and then there comes the swipe. GentlemanThief still sticking to his favorite round-ending tools.
Yeah, this is the sides, the low swipe, the low highs. I mean, Crazydrunk, and I like the idea. He was looking for GentlemanThief to look for a low. That never came. Instead, GT decided, I'm just going to press some buttons, mash out. And that, just like that, he steals that game. That was supposed to be a Crazydrunk game right there, but
yes.
Yeah, GT steals it. That's wild.
Let's see what we got here. Oh, goes for the guard break. Interesting mix. Not the low or the mid. He's showing differences here. We're on layer 3.
Yeah, that hit me. I'm not gonna lie to you. We hadn't seen a guard break in quite some time, so for him to get that off, that was really well placed. All right, in dangerous position.
Throw to throw, ban for ban here, and yet another one, and got 5 drinks off of that. We like those.
I think that's an interesting decision there too. I mean, he could have killed on that one, but he said, "I'm gonna go for the drinks instead." Maybe give myself a little bit of life lead. I mean, it ended up working in his favor, right? Gets the forward throw, so he gets some more drinks there. But yeah, interesting decision.
Bro, it paid off in spades. 14 drinks is exactly what you're looking for, especially when you got the round on the end of it as well. GentlemanThief not worried about the 6P string whatsoever. Here come the Chowan.
Right, I like this a lot, and he's gonna get the free slide. He's gonna have to be careful and watch his feet, though. Never mind, 3KK comes out, Chowan side turn. Oh, and then he gets that situation. He's not dead, which is kind of unfortunate for Crazydrunk because he doesn't get to sit down and get some more drinks. And he risks the potential to losing just some more drinks in the round. That's rough.
Damn shame. Yeah, man, real talk, Crazydrunk was like in that situation where he just needed one more tick, and he let GentlemanThief come back on him. He let him have that space and be able to breathe again.
That Chowan duck that we talked about earlier. Immediate P plus K punish. Tries to go for the slide. That whips. He punishes. Just like that. We're down to 11. Oh my goodness, that's a ring out. That's rough.
Yes, sir. We like that.
And you know, honestly, that's bad for both players in that scenario. I mean, any opportunity to get as many drinks as you could have gotten from having him launch that high is kind of a big deal. But also, I mean, just getting wrung out, losing that round like that, it's rough. So again, kind of an advantage for Crazydrunk to still have 11 drinks and be able to do what he's doing right now. This does give him a chance to come back. But again, look, round's a round, win's a win, right? So
great reactiveness for GentlemanThief, catching the low wake-up kick twice in a row right there. Oh, he's going for these counter hits. You know he wants it so bad. 1P finally sending it out. 12 drinks on the side of Crazydrunk is exactly where he's trying to be right now. This is in a very important round.
For sure. And this is exactly what I was talking about, and like, you know, allowing him to survive with as many drinks as he did. Again, he's out of his hands, but you set situations up like this where he can kind of get some interesting things rolling. For example, this punish. Oh, the bait. Oh, no.
Nice. Bad throw. The classic. Ooh, finally going with the sweep. Oki with the charge K, and then Chowan out of nowhere. The challenging Chowan.
Oh, he tried to get the knee. It was just a little bit too late. That could have been game right there. This is too clutch right now.
Okay, both of them creating space. 6 seconds remaining. The tension is broken by the chop in half. GentlemanThief is 1 game away from #1 spot. Keep going and don't stop. Man, it's ludicrous right now.
This is a lot. This is a lot. And this is the game. I mean, we wanted to see this go to a final game, final round. It's looking like it might go that way right now.
Ooh,
man, I don't know how to call this. This has been pretty even, though. I will be honest with you.
It has. Yeah, but like what I have seen is that Crazydrunk is losing the crazy part of that name, man. He has not been allowed to go loco whatsoever.
Right. I mean, you know, fantastic work from GentlemanThief to be able to weather that storm and just kind of calm all the hilarity and the calamity down. It's been great work so far. And we're seeing right now Crazydrunk trying to find a way to make this 1 drink work. 6 XP comes out and the chase. Yeah, 6 XP hurt him.
Careful. Nice. GentlemanThief still getting hit by the low high. Oh! Great tech roll. He did what? Ow, that's gotta hurt.
All right. Sure. I mean, we haven't seen a guard break all day. And I can say with confidence, we haven't seen a jump punch all day as well. So, I mean, GT finding ways to make it work. And it's working.
The whole Randy Savage. Step into this Slim Jim. Oh, finally waking up into the meaty.
Oh, K comes out. Nothing. All right. Crazydrunk trying to find something here. Has to watch his feet. Speaking of which, oh my goodness. Yeah, it keeps happening, right? Every time Crazydrunk wants to go for a setup, it's just wake up 6K every time. The adamYUKI, it's just happening right now.
He's learned well from his match earlier on and lose the semifinals. Big throw. Crazydrunk needs that, and he's absolutely trying to create some space and create more drinks for himself. That's the win condition, and got the side turn, and GentlemanThief refusing to tech roll yet again.
Low high comes out. Okay. KP piano, 2P, charge. Great step. And a chop.
Not enough. He jumps over him, doesn't get everything. And of course, the GentlemanThief robber ender with the swipe. Credit card swiping into the money. First place finish for Strike First own GentlemanThief. Florida boys standing up on Tampa Never Sleeps. We like that.